But you yada over the best part.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the theme music, which means we are back here on the Yada Yada Podcast for another episode 161 to be exact. It's the kid Joe Cornejo, Black Hype's in the building, Nelson's in the building, and we got River McKenzie in the building as well on this Sunday afternoon in Kansas City. Fellas, how we feeling? Good?
Magnificent.
Great weekend, great vibes all around, man. All right, should we just get straight to it, Andre? Should we just start it off? Should we just get straight to it? Because I don't want to harp on this for the whole pod, so I just feel like we just got to tackle this right out the gate because it just happened. Yeah, it's going down right now.
Let's set the scene. This is how I woke up. You woke me up with this.
I woke you up with this in this video?
You woke me up with this shit. So,
oh man,
so tell the story.
All right, so I've been noticing this tweet of LaRussell going around, and LaRussell put out this tweet with the video saying, "My engineer said I shouldn't drop this song, so that's exactly why I dropped this song." Right? And I didn't watch it the first time I saw it, but I just kept seeing so much discourse around it. Like, yeah, your engineer was right. You should listen to your engineer. I was seeing those kind of comments and people just talk about how insane that tweet or that song was. So I was like, today, I was like, you know what? Let me see what all this discourse is being caused over, right? I watched it, and then I had to send it to Andre because I was like, you will not believe what he's about to say in this video. It's nothing you would even fathom. Yeah. Because like I thought maybe he just did some horrible raps type shit. Like, you know, like what people usually make fun of LaRussell for.
Scoop.
Yeah. Shit, right? It was not that. It was actually way worse. Yeah. It was worse than you could have even imagined. Yeah. So we have this video potted up. So we just want to get y'all. Now, this is a live reaction from River and Alex. They have not seen this video yet. It just went viral yesterday. I'm bringing it to the pod today.
Since then, it has, live update. 2.9 million views.
Oh my lord!
Yes,
since yesterday at 10 a.m.
It's not like just as, like if you the stats of the retweets and the likes, they're damn near equal.
He eating off of this.
Not in the no. He's not eating off of this. You're not gonna eat off of this.
You're gonna be starving after.
You're gonna be starving heavy after this.
All right, let's just play it. We're talking too much around it. Let's just play it.
I made this record and I sent it off to my engineer, and he calls me. He said, "Man, you probably shouldn't put this out." I said, "Why? What the hell happened?" He said, "You know, you talking about Epstein, there's a lot of shit going on." And I said, "Thank you for calling me. I'm finna drop this." That's exactly why we need it. Because everybody sit and be silent. And the goal of an artist is to express the times and say all the things that nobody else want to say or know how to say. I'm not perfect. And neither is the president. Was guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence. You can't be mad that they heated if you don't let them vent. Even the devil was heaven sent. Even Malcolm was heaven sent. Even Martin was heaven sent. Even Kanye was heaven sent. We all heaven sent. Donald too. We all heaven sent.
Donald too.
Epstein too. We all heaven sent. Adolf too. We all heaven sent. Even you. We all heaven sent.
Yeah, nah, hold on. Don't put me in that category. I'm not from that cloth. Like, we not getting that bullshit off. Like, son, like,
even you.
No, ain't no you. I'm not in that category. If that's who's in it, I'm not there with him. Like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck Epstein all of that. Too. Epstein too. He went out of his way to say Epstein too. Adolf too. Like, don't put me in that category of people. Like, I don't give a fuck where they come from. It ain't from the same place I'm trying to come from.
Looks so sad.
Like, and now before we dive, we have a response from LaRussell.
Yeah.
Andre, can you pull up that tweet real quick? I got it. So I didn't know. I just recently saw this response like maybe an hour before we potted. And I was like, oh, he responded to it.
Okay.
Because he actually responded to Chuck. He responded to Chuck English.
Okay.
Because like Chuck English said like, hey, don't lose me now, dog. ... And then he responded to it. Andre, do you have that tweet loaded up?
It's loading. Here it is. Can you see it?
Yeah. Says, what do y'all think I'm saying in this song? Is it the truth that's bothersome, or is it you think I'm saying? I'm saying every human was made by God, even the evil ones, even the dudes going to hell alongside some of y'all uncles, daddies, and favorite rappers.
Is the floor open?
Yeah.
I want to say I definitely was expecting some really traumatic, crazy shit, Joe. The way that y'all, not that wasn't crazy, but I'm not surprised. And I just want my niggas to be free from the shackles of European Christianity, Eurocentric Christianity, because that's the only reason why a nigga would be delusional into thinking that that was the appropriate thing to say. Because he's correct in the sentiment that he is saying.
Nah, I ain't letting that fly.
But
I'm not letting
like,
that fly.
why did you
We
feel
ain't
the need
out.
to say that?
All that bullshit. We all got shit. Nah, that shit don't fly with certain people. Some people are children of Satan, and we can say that. Like, I'm not saying Epstein's ever going to be heaven sent. I'm not ever letting that fly. I'm not letting that get normalized. Fuck all of that. If you genuinely feel like that, keep that bullshit to yourself. We don't need that in the real world. Shit's too real. The shit's too high right now. Like, no, we not about to normalize none of that bullshit.
My thing is, like, nobody asked for this. Nope.
Yeah, actually,
Nobody was going. Oh shit, my shit kind of fucking up.
what?
I was just hearing the playback.
Oh.
Nobody was asking for this shit. Nobody was asking for LaRussell's take on the president,
Right.
or Epstein, or Adolf Hitler.
For that matter.
like,
Kanye.
like, it took Kanye 20 years to get to the point that he was at, where everybody was like, it's them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without saying it?
Yeah.
Okay. It took this nigga 20 minutes. He didn't even.
He just signed the Rock Nation.
And are we? So there, no. There you go. Like that should explain a lot. to
And
me.
it's like the fact he tried to double down and try to say, does the truth hurt you? Like, no, you just said bullshit that you need to explain yourself for. Like, if this because it's bullshit and we're all reacting to it in a very aggressive way doesn't mean what you said is the truth, or that's something that, like, oh, you just standing in some truth that we can't accept. Like, no, you said some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to.
Oh man.
Like, there's nothing you could say to me that could, like, make me understand where you're coming from when you say Epstein is heaven sent. Like, if you've read those files, I don't want to dive into too much of details because that shit's sick. But if you've read those files, nothing about anything in those files is heaven sent.
Who was going to see this and be like, yeah, you right?
right.
I
And,
think-
like, what's the call to action from that?
Yeah.
That's
Love everyone.
That is the thing that you really got to think about when you say anything on the internet. And he led by saying this is his job as an artist, right, to express the times, and that's not what everybody is saying. You know what I'm saying? That's not what everybody is trying to convey. And like, I think instead of like doubling down on it like he did in the text, you gotta kind of reflect and be like, okay, well, maybe it's not just my expression that is involved in this. You know, maybe I should. Damn, I feel bad for the engineer too, bro. Called him. He tried
told
to
him.
get the jump on it, and the little chuckle after he was like, that was some weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, he knew he was about to say some shit that was going to get some
like,
backlash.
It's giving. I just signed to someone who is allegedly in the Epstein files, so let me do some damage control or whatever the fuck that was
He's not
supposed
doing.
to be.
It's not even controlling nothing. It's
Yeah.
This is
it's
blowing up
only
the damage.
Yeah.
It's only damning for him. Like,
Yeah, like
there's-
this doesn't help him in any way. He's not saying anything profound. He's not saying anything thought provoking. He's just saying dumbass shit.
Yeah, I think he definitely kind of lost.
Whatever the fucking point.
Yeah,
Whatever the
I don't
fucking point
even-
was, like,
I don't
love
even know,
everybody. Like,
really.
nah, that shit ain't about to fly.
I think it's
Deadass. And it was very disrespectful to mention Malcolm X and Martin Luther King in the same breath as that shit.
yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
like, baby, no.
I think there's a better way to convey what he was trying to say, and I think
Is there a better way?
I think
better examples, I guess you could use.
I mean, you don't gotta say all them names to say love
You
everybody.
could have said the devil
or
was
everyone
heaven
is
sent.
from God.
the what?
Like the story in the Bible. You could have said the devil is heaven sent and left it there.
right,
You
that
ain't
was low-key a bar.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't gotta break down every
every
terrible
controversial
person in
figure
history. Yeah.
to prove your point about with these examples. Like
Y'all believe me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, and to what avail? Like, do what? Do
yeah, like, who was in that room convinced or swayed by this argument?
I wonder who walked
There was
out.
no argument presented.
He just said it.
It was
He just said it.
We all come from God.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
And
includes
it's
Adolf
not
too.
like those motherfuckers are getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
I
not
think-
like things are happening towards them that would call for being like, hey, everybody, we need to love each other. Like, ain't nothing happening to them.
Yeah, them
Literally.
niggas is fine.
Yeah, we're the
More
ones
than
suffering.
they're actually thriving.
I think
you want us to give the ones that are causing us all this trauma and all this pain, all this suffering, grace because they're heaven sent, quote unquote. Now we're all God's children type shit.
man, I don't know what bro is going through or what he dealing with, and it seemed like he got good people in his corner, and I hope he just kind of
And
figures it out.
this is really not the hill to double down on. Like,
It's
yeah,
also,
it's not
as
really-
somebody who
it's okay to
has-
say you were wrong.
he has little kids at his events, often little girls at his events on stage rapping with him. So it just seems like an odd position to take with the community that you have and the people that are around you and the little kids, little girls who look up to you.
It's confusing.
It is
Yeah.
confusing.
It doesn't. It's not clear. So I think that's where it's like you gotta scrap that. And, go
And
to the
on top of
drawing
that, is
board.
that the only part of the snip? Is like, I mean, I don't want to. We don't need to find any longer clips of that
that
song.
the
But
whole
like, is
song?
that the only part you did? And was the song over after that? Like, is that what
That's
you
what
did?
it seemed like.
Epstein interlude.
Come on, bro.
And to like circle
Gunshot.
back.
Wasn't that?
No.
that's a sick title, bro.
That's
That's that's
crazy.
insane.
Bro, I'll show y'all after this, but at the DJ battle, somebody requested remix to Ignition, right? And then the DJ that was on the mic was like, you know, Epstein drop. I was like, what the fuck? Like, can we mute the mic? Can we edit that part out? And I think I put it in my notes like it's at this.
That's
number,
me.
like,
Edit blank. Yeah, mute that.
that part. It's like, bro, we get so comfortable with things that are actually sick that like when you have people come to you and saying, hey, you should probably delete this or you probably shouldn't say that, they think that they be in silence. It's like, no, we're trying to protect you. We're trying to like, this is not the, like I said, the hill to die on.
Yeah, and like you said, like you trying to like if they were trying to impede on like your freedom of expression or whatnot. Like, no, you are free to express these thoughts, just like we're free to say you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like that's just a reaction to what you said. Like now, if you don't want this kind of reaction, don't say dumb shit.
Yeah.
And don't try to stand on this dumb shit and just admit you were wrong. Hey, you know what? You're right, y'all. That was insensitive or I wasn't wrong. I should never did that. I apologize for everything. But no, the fact you double down, then it means you still believe in this.
Double
Yeah,
down, but then also like brought it back to being like, yeah, y'all uncles, daddies, and cousins like
Are all gonna be in hell with
damning
these
them,
people.
and it's like, okay, nigga, like, are they not heaven sent? Like, are we not like?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That
Yeah,
doesn't even make
like,
sense.
spitting on the shit he
Yeah.
just said.
It's okay when the rich
I think
niggas do it.
that's where it's just like it's not clear what you was trying to get across or what you trying to convey. That's not love.
Yeah, LaRussell, you could go in your prayer closet and pray for them.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit to yourself in your house, wherever the fuck it is you pray. Because
You
like,
don't need
don't
to
bring
hear
that
that.
shit to the real world. Like,
Keep it in the backyard.
Especially,
Yeah.
especially when it's people that is still like
That Jesus would have
have-
split into two.
are dealing with the consequences of these folks' actions. Like,
Yeah.
to this
like,
day, that we're
folks
still.
ain't being held accountable for nothing. So it's like this don't do nothing for
And on
nobody.
top of that, like-
and for people that admire you and look up to you, like what kind of message are you sending?
Correct.
Because
Who is this for?
yeah, like people kind of got on you for signing the Rock Nation deal too, but like we understood, like you earned it, you worked hard for it, but now it's like this just looking weird,
Yeah.
and I hope everything's okay. Like,
If you're in trouble, blink 7 times.
blink twice, brother.
This nigga had to apologize about 3-4 times this year alone. Had to apologize about the Lil Wayne shit. My bad. Had to apologize for signing the Rock Nation. And I guarantee this nigga gonna be apologizing next week about this
Because
shit.
he at that same show that he did this bullshit at, he went on like in the Rock Nation spiel about like seeing all the backlash he got from signing the Rock Nation and just kind of like dove into like that and like don't believe the online rumors, like, you know what I'm saying, like it was a good deal for me. Because I think at that point his ideology behind signing the Rock Nation was, I've done all I can do personally as an independent artist with my platform and what I built. They're going to help me grow bigger, which I'm like, I totally understand. If you're an independent artist, been doing it by yourself with your team for so many years, once you finally can get a leg up that benefits you and is a good deal for you, I don't mind you taking it. Like, that's what you work for. But this shit right here, this is just weird.
This is terrible.
This
bro.
is awful.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Damn, I don't even know. I don't even want to
And-
co-sign that shit or find like.
There's no silver
There's no
lining.
silver lining for this. Like,
Yeah.
This nigga decided to pull the worst people in human history, compare them to our daddies and uncles, as well as the devil and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
and Kanye.
Bro,
And mind you, thousands of Epstein files are still being released daily by the Department of Justice.
they
Like,
haven't even released them all, bro.
And they
some
said they're
are
gonna
also
stop.
being deleted.
yeah, some of them being deleted. Like, bro, this is something that's still actively happening. So for you to try to throw this name out there to prove a point of like we're all God's children type shit, it's like, you know, you using the worst people as examples isn't really making a good point for your argument.
Man, you know, I heard this. I'm probably gonna butcher it, but I heard this Denzel quote where he was talking about like, if you're doing something right if you hear the devil talking to you, right? In the sense of like, if there's nobody trying to impede on you, if somebody if you just like go, say it, say it. that means you fucked up. That mean you done lost your way. And
But niggas are, like I said before, niggas are confusing the don't say this as silence. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. And it's not that.
It's not that by any means. If it was silence, you would have never even been able to get that clip up.
Man.
That then you would say you were silenced. Like,
Yeah.
But
nobody is impeding on your artistic expression. You've done all this like on your own accord, and your engineer was trying to look out.
your engineer said, "Hey, bro,"
and
They said the engineer should
hey,
have
shout out to
deleted
him. That mean, look,
you had a real one in your corner.
hey, but I ain't gonna lie, let niggas fall on their face.
Yeah.
it. Man.
Cause like I'm over caring more about somebody than they care about themselves, and you can't overextend. Like, look, some of y'all gotta fall on y'all face. Like that, the hand has been there, the help has been offered, and if you can't be open enough to see that, then you just gotta learn your lesson in real time, and that's unfortunate, but all our actions got consequences.
And we gonna see.
yeah,
we gonna
we gonna see
man.
what these
Gonna
consequences
see.
are gonna look like.
Yeah.
Russell dropped by Rock Nation.
Yeah, like, bro, like Kanye just apologize for all that shit, and you come out here with all this. Like, you threw Epstein in it this time.
Yeah, bro.
Next to Adolf, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X.
There is something to be said about LaRussell, this impacting LaRussell so negatively the whole time. The people that are in them files will be free.
I mean, yeah.
They won't get arrested.
I mean, ain't no telling.
Persecuted.
LaRussell might not even get, nothing might not even happen to LaRussell. We could be over this by next week.
I mean, hey,
LaRussell's still gonna throw his backyard shows. People still gonna show up. Like, nothing gonna change.
we gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna see.
We gonna see. G-O-N gone.
Gone.
All right. Speaking of somebody who gone off the deep end,
Oh, let's get to it.
gone on the
Let's
back
get
end.
to it. I've been waiting. It's gonna get us out of here, man. We're gonna get out the mud with this one right here.
You gonna get out of the backyard?
We're gonna get out the backyard with this one right here, y'all.
Backyard.
It's that time, man. This
Yeah,
man
get
been
me out
making
this
waves.
Backyard. I ain't even asked to be here.
Here, hold on. Can we make a live change?
We have to make a live on the spot change.
Let's do it. Let's figure it out.
That conversation discussed Alex so much. He said, "Get us out the backyard."
Wait, you should do the club from Legends.
Nah, bro. Let's do Kami's Tower. I need some zen and peace.
Kami's Tower.
Where?
The club from Legends.
Kami's Tower from
Yeah,
This one right
that
here?
one right there.
You been there already.
I know. I'm trying to go back.
You know, we got to cleanse the area
Gotta cleanse it.
after
Where
what
the- where
LaRussell
the-
just brought to the table.
Yeah, we got.
Where the sage at?
Yeah, where the sage at, man? You know, you got to go back to that childlike place sometimes
To really
no
get
to
recipes.
find that peace. Yeah,
to get
man.
that childlike feel. You know what I'm saying?
And it's very important you stay tapped into your roots as you grow and you succeed. Hey, this goes for you too, Joe. Don't ever let that ego get too big to where you start talking crazy, brother.
Hey, speaking of somebody who wants to dig up some new roots,
Yeah.
or plant some new roots,
You know what I'm saying? The blacker the berry, the deeper the roots. You know what I'm saying? But type
They
shit.
called him Nazi.
Neo Yahtzee. I saw Yakub
my
Kweli. Like, that was the craziest one. I ain't gonna lie. That was super crazy. But Jack Harlow dropped a new album this weekend. On Friday, he dropped his third album, I believe it is. It's called Monica.
Yes.
And he's been putting out these very interesting pre-rollout videos to kind of hype people for the album. Just kind of him sitting down talking to people about the album. And I wasn't really sure what kind of direction he was going in, but he's wearing Kango hats. So I was like, okay, what's the vibe here? And so the album finally comes out, and to everyone's surprise, it's like an R&B album. Now, people have been calling it neo soul. Some people have been comparing it to voodoo, so that's been causing a lot of discourse around the project in itself.
And I blame Apple and Spotify for that shit.
Apple had it trending D'Angelo fans. They labeled it R&B, so like that's been a weird discourse around the project. And then also on top of that, he did an interview with Popcast, our friends over at Popcast, New York Times, man.
Yes.
Love that podcast. This might have been the first slip up. Because
They've had a few, but
they've had a few.
Yeah,
I only be seeing the ones I be wanting to watch.
see,
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? When they talk to somebody I care about, then I'll tap in with them, and they usually do pretty good. This one, now granted, I was never gonna watch this interview, but the clips went viral because Jack Harlow said some things that were rather interesting to a lot of people. Now, Andre, producer Nelson, do you have that clip potted up?
I have the clip.
All right, can you pull that clip up for us, please?
I got it.
God damn.
This is bad, man.
Are we fans of Jack Harlow on the pod? Let's start there.
I
started
I
as
like
one, but this is some
Jack
shit
Harlow music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like him as a person. He felt cool. Like it didn't feel like he was appropriating or trying too hard. you
Yeah.
know?
I liked Jack Harlow in that movie.
Oh,
That's
White
it.
Man Can't Jump.
Yeah.
Too, or the remake.
I'm always weary of white men in hip hop.
Y'all ready?
White people in
Yeah.
hip hop.
Are afforded more freedom to change their genre. True or false?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
I'd like to
I
hear
wanna
your
know
answer
what that
to Joe's
question
question,
was.
but also then.
White rappers are afforded more freedom to change their genre. True or false?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
I'd like to hear your answer to Joe's question, but also then talk about what I feel is like the radical twist of what you have chosen.
Well, I'll piggyback off what John's saying. John's saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
deeper into black.
Let's finish the clip.
Okay.
So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted
Who
to
the fuck are
do
they talking
even more
about?
appealing. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
Hey,
I think
man.
I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I
It's
love
like
the sound of black
we know,
music.
We know that that's true.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about. I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear.
White rapper.
Man, we didn't need none of the I'm going blacker or I got blacker shit. Like it would have been cool if they left the race part out of it.
Yeah, there's a
'Cause
lot of
it-
problematic
it-
language in that.
Yeah, because it's how they handled the questions and the interview set him up for that.
Ain't
You know
no
what I
black
mean?
people in the room, and they talking about black people.
Yeah,
And I
like
got
y'all.
blacker.
Yeah.
There's nobody. I thought Drewski was gonna pop out.
Hey, gosh, it's a
You know,
skit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I thought it was gonna be a bit. I
Yeah.
think it just is distasteful in how it's presented because I feel and it's gonna take away from the art because he could have genuinely been like vibing to some of the like some soul shit,
Yeah.
right? And it's cool. Like artists, you got your expression and you can do that, but when you get to talking about I went blacker as opposed to
There's better ways to word that.
yeah, it's better ways to present it.
Saying you got blacker as a white person is never the way to go. Like if Rory would have said that dumb shit, we would have jumped on Rory for that dumb shit. Like it don't matter like what white person says it. Like Mac Miller never said no shit like that.
Mac
Correct.
Miller would never, bro.
Would never, no matter how many
What's
black
up,
friend
Mac?
artists he had in the hip hop industry, no matter how respected he was in the hip hop spaces, like he would never say some shit like that.
Yeah, and I feel like it definitely borderline. It teeters the line of appreciation and appropriation.
Yeah.
I think he threw around the word like appeal a lot, and I think like we already know black culture
yo,
is the
son.
most
Hey, yo,
influential
son.
culture in the world, and it's like you know that people like this sound, and you know that this is like trendy and could hit for you, And even in him like acknowledging, oh, I'm not going the route that like Post Malone went, it's like because you are a white person in hip hop, you still have that privilege. So like give Jack Harlow 10 years, that motherfucker could turn around and be making country bops.
Yeah.
You know?
Ray.
To answer that first question, that answered that first question. Yes, they did. White rappers definitely have it easier. Like y'all could,
The standard is definitely a lot lower.
Y'all
I
could
mean, they get
change
to
it.
appropriate black culture and then go back to their shit.
Yeah.
Or what they actually want to do.
And people eat it up.
Yeah.
And
Now, I will say, I think what Jack said, I don't think it was coming from like a malicious standpoint. Like I don't think he was. I think it was just more like a comedic joke he tried to make. But then obviously, it's not the right joke.
it's
make.
not the
Don't make that joke in front of two white men.
Yeah. Or even
Actually do
or
it, and
even
then we can see it. And
don't
know
even
where you were at.
Don't even do that shit in front of Drewski. Because
No.
I mean,
or just any black person for that matter.
It's
'cause-
a reflection of how comfortable those people have made him, though.
yeah.
Like enough black
Yeah.
people have made him
'Cause-
comfortable enough in that realm that he would say that.
Because I think Jack Harlow does have a genuine appreciation for black music, and I think that's why he dove into the sound he did with the Monica album. But I just think the wording of how you chose to show your expression and your appreciation and love for this music was just poor choice.
This is why invitations to the cookout should not be a thing.
yeah. I mean,
Cookout closed.
I thought that shit stopped in 2016, 18.
Man, cookout closed.
I thought once the
10 years.
pandemic hit, we was
that's
done with
not
that.
that's not a real thing.
There's no real cookout.
Because
Right.
really, I can't invite you to like the struggles of being a black man.
Exactly.
Especially from as a white man.
And then on the back end of that, take our art and dive deeper into blackness. What does that mean for you? You're just it's a field trip,
And
a
Yeah.
day trip.
Yeah.
it's definitely just a way to do that. And when you are talking about such a serious topic, you can't be joking around. You got to make us believe it.
My thing is like with Mac, we saw the deconstruction of artistry with him. We saw him dive into acoustics and piano and
Jazz.
piano is acoustic, but you know what I'm saying.
Jazz
Like, we
music,
saw
Larry
him
Fisherman.
deconstructing what it was to make music for him. This nigga is just picking beats and songs. Like it's very surface level bullshit that I'm just not rocking for.
Yeah, it's
bro.
like I like this. Let me emulate that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I will say, I also think it's hella like disrespectful or distasteful to what you said Apple Music did by like pushing his music
For
to
like
D'Angelo
for
fans.
D'Angelo fans or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
at
I
a
got
time
that.
like this, baby, of all the people you could have done that with, like
And I seen some publication compare it to like saying it's his Voodoo album, like D'Angelo's Voodoo, and
Not
and
okay.
that's where a lot of the issue I have with the album. Because now, truthfully, I listened to the album and I think it's pretty solid. Now, granted, I'm only judging that based off the standards of his last two projects, which I did not like at all. So my standards for Jack Harlow are already super low. So when I went into this album, it was just a different turn, and I like the production. I think the production on this album is really good. I think he might be the worst part on the album, but I still think it's pretty solid compared to what he's given us in the past from what I've heard. So I think it's cool. I compare it more to what Tom Misch does, or Misch.
Tom Misch.
I compare it to that
Jameson.
sound. Now, I don't know.
Jameson can sing though.
Yeah, I don't know about Jameson, but I think that Tom Misch vibe, like that
I
alternative
mean,
vibe is more.
early Jameson was on that.
Word?
very soulful.
He was
Okay.
he was on that.
Okay,
So,
big. Would you call that Neo Soto? Like what he was doing?
I would. But the finding out what neo soul actually means, I wouldn't call nothing neo soul.
Yeah. Just for rap y'all speak.
Maybe this is truly neo soul based on that.
Yeah.
The description.
This is Mayo soul.
Oh,
Mayo
yeah,
soul.
yeah.
This is Mayo soul. But
Somebody
this
in the chat said it was a strong 6, which I would give it a strong 6.
They said it was his best music too.
Yeah, I would say that. I would agree with that. But then again, I don't like Jack Harlow as a rapper. I actually liked what he was doing on this album. Now, am I going to say he's a fucking Soulquarian? No. Like, he's not going to be a part of any movement that D'Angelo was a part of. He's not being in that category.
Yeah, I don't think the quality of or like his skill set is what's at question. I will also say though, like white men or white people in hip hop are allotted this. Like you could be, you could be mediocre and average in that, but because you're a white person who can sing soulfully, like people eat that shit up.
I wouldn't
And
even
it's
say
like,
it's soulful.
Yeah,
you know?
Like, I'm not calling it. Now, granted, if other people call it soulful, that's on them. But I'm not saying it's
this
soulful
is not a soul album.
at all.
It's not a neo soul
check it out?
album. I ain't listened to it
No,
yet.
okay.
But
I'm good on it.
It can't be that because of how he's like presenting it.
Yeah.
Right.
And at the end of the day, this is Jack Harlow's take on what it is to be a neo soul album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Just
gospel.
like how honestly Nevermind was Drake's take on like
Jersey.
Dance,
yeah,
Jersey dance hall.
on dance hall shit. And like I enjoyed that album. I enjoyed that project. I don't ever feel like Drake put it out there like, oh, I'm the best dance artist, dance hall artist. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He didn't come out in the go-go
Yeah,
gloves
and-
with the
and-
light up fingertips.
Man.
and the press didn't present it like that.
Yeah.
They didn't compare it to classics, or they didn't
Right out the
He-
gate.
he didn't
or
say
to
he's getting
deceased
whiter.
legends.
Yeah, they didn't say Drake was
Exactly.
getting whiter or nothing like
He
that.
didn't say he was getting whiter.
I think that's where it becomes problematic.
Yeah.
Because look, we wasn't tripping at the rebrand and how it looked and you were putting the music out. But then when you sat down and did this interview with two white dudes and y'all talking about being blacker, or is it
Getting
harder
blacker.
was it easier for white artists to change genre? Yes, it's easier.
Yeah.
The fact that he said I had to think about that is
and
kind
then
of crazy.
swerved the question.
Yeah.
Did a
Didn't
whole
answer.
swerve.
That's where it's like, okay, well, now it's looking a little shaky.
Who's
now
holding
it's-
these people accountable for these half-ass responses, bro?
And please
Wait,
actually
Don
break
Cannon,
down
what's
what
up,
it
man?
means to get blacker. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, just you the music taste. Is that it? Does that qualify blackness? Music taste?
We saw the reverse of this with You Scuddy, right? And I haven't revisited or even sniffed that album since it came out.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It was, let me get whiter. You want to be the biggest? Let's get whiter.
Yeah.
Okay, what does being blacker mean? Like, what are these terms that we're just being...
It's so insane the
Yeah.
more you hear it out loud.
I think that's just like at the end of the day, racism is a construct to say that one thing is better than the other. So for us to try and use this as like a description of what's cool is an oxymoron, because people already view black as inferior, but black is what's cool, right? You know what I'm saying?
They already
Now
they already try to devalue the art of it itself, because every AI song you get is pretty much a fucking rap song.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is that the only genre that they try to make AI music a thing in?
But when it's only
did the
cool
Charlie
when
Kirk,
it's
though.
convenient. You know what I'm saying? It's only cool when y'all benefit from it. But-
Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
Yeah,
man.
correct.
and
I
this
think-
is the conversation that is created around this because of how you presented it.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking annoying.
Would it have been if the album came out, right? You know, we've seen the presentation, we've seen how he's been presenting himself with the Kangol hats. He's been dressing like very 2000s hip hop artist, right? So if this album dropped and it wasn't like a R&B album or a neo soul album, whatever they want to label it as, if it wasn't that, and it was actually just like him rapping like a 2001's To Live Quality, would that be a problem?
No,
Or would you prefer that over an R&B album?
I
I
would
prefer the R&B album over the cosplay, over the clothes,
Yeah.
because you could really feel that. But don't sit up here and play in our face talking about I got blacker and you look like BET from 2003, bro. I'm not fucking with that. I'm
Maybe it's
sorry.
retaliation for Beyonce dominating the country music industry.
I mean, is this album? I don't think this album ain't gonna sweep nothing like that.
No,
Like,
this is just white folks' way of being like, we want to be a part of this, and we want to be this our
now,
truth.
I would.
They been doing that though.
yeah.
I'm vouching for like, artistic expression. I think it's cool to be inspired by stuff, and people been dressing like niggas for a minute now, for sure. I
That's
mean,
fucking insane, bro.
And the lip placement.
It
Look at how he's
also-
holding his lips. That's not normal. I swear to you, he was not holding his lips like
what's
that.
bro name that sing Chariot?
Chariot
Gavin DeGraw.
Gavin
Bro
DeGraw.
look like Gavin DeGraw,
with a Kangol hat.
which I
And
fuck with
Douglas.
Gavin DeGraw. That
Does that take me? That's not take me to church. That's always here.
nah,
Gavin
Gavin
DeGraw
DeGraw
did
is
the,
what's that one?
Long Dirt Road.
No, he did. I don't wanna be
Anything.
Oh, Gavin
other
DeGraw,
than
yeah,
Yes.
happy lately.
Look, that's a
I
bop.
don't want. That's a bop. See, now I will say this. Now since I put it in this album, Monica, since I put it in that Tomish, is that how you say it? Tomish category. To me, it's like this is just like good white people music. Like this is the kind of music I would want white people to make. But since there's such a fine line people are making with it being like a neo soul album or an R&B album, I think it causes like people to kind of look at it like that. But I don't view it, or nor do I hear it that way.
There's better words to define the album, and there's better context to put it in other than I went blacker.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, bro.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
can't stress
Timothy Chalamet when he was dressing like Soulja Boy to promote Marty Supreme.
That was terrible too, and Tyler the Creator didn't say nothing because he was in the movie.
Hey, but he
when-
might win an Oscar off of that.
But when
No, the movie might get an Oscar, and he might get one.
he ain't gonna get no Oscar tonight, bro. He fucked this shit up. But,
Right, niggas said we don't. The ballet is irrelevant.
Like the ballet,
Okay,
hey, the ballet
buddy.
was like, no, we still here.
Yeah,
Like real quick.
10 toes down. No,
Yeah.
but Tyler the Creator had hella smoke for Ian and sounded like fucking Gucci Mane and Future. But your boy Timothy Chalamet did a whole cosplay for the promo for this movie that you're in, and he ain't say shit. Nigga dropped a whole rap song.
But SK Key,
S-Kid or
S-Kid,
whatever his name.
yeah.
Sip that dirty. Timmy T about 30.
because people thought that
shut
was
the
Timothy.
fuck
They
up.
thought he was Timothy Chalamet at first.
You know, I ain't trying to niggas is gonna emulate what's cool. That's gonna happen. It's all about the context that is put in and the message that's being conveyed. For me is like I'm not trying to stop niggas from being inspired by Neo Soul.
Yeah,
or by Soulja Boy.
because if
But
you gon'
how you present that shit is everything. Like you gotta really understand what privilege is,
Yeah.
And what it took to get here.
really be aware of how it looks.
Man,
And never forget that
and-
you are not black.
yeah,
thank you.
You
yeah,
will
you can't
not
get
ever
blacker
be black.
if you're not black. It doesn't work that way.
I want
not
white people.
possible.
I want white people to go back to doing bands. Go back to the garage, get a drum set.
We
get a-
love
get a-
Haley Williams.
Man, get a bass, get a guitar.
That's what this whole album is. Listen to, I ain't gonna lie, the production on this album is pretty fire. Like if they were to put this out as an instrumental album, I'd never play the Jack Harlow version.
I'm still gonna give it an honest listen. I just don't like the
terminology around it.
Yeah.
just
Use
the
that language.
dialogue around it.
Yeah.
And honestly, because like no matter who I talk to about it, like their immediate reaction is like, "Fuck that album."
Yeah.
Regardless if they heard it or not, because of the discourse around it and the terminology he's used with the album.
He should have sat down with Raphael Sadiq, bro.
Right. We listen
gonna-
to
he
That would have
gonna-
been fire. That would have been tough.
That's where I'm like, if you really gonna honor it, really go back to the roots.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there's a certain way to do it to where we would be like, oh, I really appreciate you doing that and shedding light on this.
Or like link up with
And give it-
Questlove, and because he helped D'Angelo back in the day. So I really want to tap in with that sound. Like, let me go to the guy that was part of the movement.
Bro,
I think there's
say that shit to a black person, bro. Say that shit to Deontay Kyle
Right.
talking about some I got blacker. Say it. Say it to them.
I
With the
mean,
cameras on.
I'm sure bro gonna have some shit to say about it.
Yeah, because the press run
Like
just started
this week.
so you got to talk about it.
But I don't people, and you know what's is funny though is like people be saying like, oh, I understand the climate we in today. Like fucking
Do you?
LaRussell was on the same shit, but it's like I think artists do get too wrapped in their ego a bit, and you just really lose touch of everything. And man, I'm here to preach about love for sure. Like if you really love something, you will be mindful of how you present it and how you put it out there. And there's a way to express things to give greater context. The English language sucks. A lot of people don't have the tools to express what they truly want to say. You a rapper, you probably pretty good at
Expressing
saying
yourself.
things. Yeah, like how are we fucking this up?
And just because you like something don't mean you always got to do it.
Right. You don't have to center yourself in it.
Literally.
You could probably say, man, this doesn't really fit me. This ain't really my bag.
Yeah, we get so progressive with things that we dilute things. And black culture, black art, black history is not one of those things that we're going to tolerate and accept that happening with.
So let me ask y'all this. Do you guys think Mac Miller would have a hard time breaking through in today's music game
No.
Not at
compared to
all.
like 2012 or 2009?
No.
No.
like if he used the same like songs and everything.
Yeah, let's say he blew up or he tried to come up in this time.
I mean, if he dropped Donald Trump, yeah, it's gonna be.
Well, obviously, yeah. Like I don't think that would get
how do you
made.
do
I don't think
that
that would get
now?
made now. But let's just say like kids is still here. Everything's still here except Donald Trump.
I mean, Mac is good. Mac never was putting out like weird shit, and then he was never rapping about weird shit or about black culture in a weird way. You
Right.
could tell Mac Miller had real reverence for music. He put Vince Staples on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the people that he was around and the people that fucked with Mac Miller, like will vouch for him.
Right. That's
And I
exactly
think
what I'm saying.
that's very important. Is like you see the names that fucked with Mac Miller, if you really listen to Mac Miller's music, he never said nothing problematic as far as like we know any genre that he tried to emulate and be a part of, he honored that.
It
Like,
never felt
in
like
a
he was
real
trying
way.
to portray a certain image either. Like it
Yeah.
always just felt like he was being himself.
He was being himself.
With his raps.
Yeah, he was this white kid that loved hip hop and music, and he sought out to make the best music that he could possibly make, and he did that. And on watching movies,
Yeah.
he put a diss. He put his a diss track on his shit, and I love shit like that. I respect that, cause like let's ride the elephant.
Oh, like so somebody dissed him?
Yeah,
Okay.
Easy Mac with the cheese.
Oh
rap.
yeah. That okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he didn't. We still, mind you, we still have the internet at this point. He not ranting about it. He
Gave him a
didn't-
look.
He didn't go argue. He gave him a look.
Yeah.
He put bro on there. He probably still get paid off that shit.
Gotta get royalties from it.
Gotta get royalties.
And on top of that, like Mac definitely showed you early on that he was a student of the game, because like the first single, Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza, samples a Lord Finesse beat. Like you got to be super tapped in to just even know who Lord Finesse is at that point. Like you had to be a super hip hop head, which he was, because he was a huge Big L fan. And if you love Big L, you know who Lord Finesse is.
I think instead of taking accountability when someone says, "Hey, that is offensive," and how you presenting this, as opposed to like, stretching, moving the goalposts, because that's what white people do, and that's a privilege
Yeah.
to be able to be like, nah, well, I don't mean it like that, or not, you know what I'm saying, like that. No, that is offensive. Stop.
Sometimes it's not even like that black people are necessarily offended by it. It's really just like you don't need to be doing that. And like
It's called a boundary.
it's a boundary, and it's just like reverence and respect, like you said. Like if you really care about black music this much, and you know the history of black music and how artists had, like what artists went through and how hard they had to work to get here, and to still not be getting compensated and treated fairly in this industry, like for you to then like center yourself in that position and then not acknowledge that, or not, you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't need to be doing that. Don't nobody fuck with that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, do y'all think? All right, let me ask y'all this: do you think this is worse than what Tommy Richmond said with the hip hop shit that couple of years ago,
Wait, what did Tommy?
when he
Tommy
was like,
Richmond
"I'm
say?
not a hip hop artist"? Or
Nah.
because I do think what's gonna happen is Jack Harlow's not gonna face any real backlash from these comments, or like anything that's gonna like hurt his career. I think what Tommy said like really hurt his career.
But I think that's not fair though.
I mean, to Tommy or to
Tommy.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Because that's not. Why would y'all be mad at that?
Like they have not let that go. Like Andre still hates Tommy because of it.
I don't hate Tommy Richmond. I just think that what he said was corny, and I reserve the right to have that opinion
And not let it go, huh?
No, yeah.
I think that's. I
Not
think
that.
that's very different than what is happening with this album.
Jack Harlow?
Monica
I think
album.
this is worse.
No, this is worse.
Saying
But
that
do
you
you,
got
way
blacker
worse.
is way worse.
but
than what
is
Tommy
he
Richmond
gonna
said.
suffer as much as Tommy Richmond
He
has?
should.
Also, you're
'cause
just
the-
insinuating that you were black in the first place. Like, what do you mean
Yeah.
you are getting blacker?
Yeah.
Actually,
What-
okay, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh, drop
yeah,
a bomb for that.
yeah,
Drop a bomb for that fact.
Hey man, hold on. Rewind.
Yeah, hold on. What do you mean? Were you black already?
Man.
But
Wait, so Tommy Richmond was just basically like,
he was just addressing, because I think it was like during the award
$1 Million
seasons coming
Baby
out,
and all that.
and he was like, "Yo, I'm not a hip hop artist, so don't classify me as a hip hop artist." And people were like, "Well," then there was a huge backlash to that, and we talked about it on the pod. People were like, "Well, you use hip hop elements and this in your music, da 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 da," and
like Drake.
who are you to say you're not a rapper? Do you hate hip hop? And then that became the whole discourse, which I was confused by, because I was like, Tommy Richmond was never a rapper to me. So when he said it out loud, I was like, cool. I'm glad you're not trying to get classified that, because people will just throw you in there because you do have hip hop sounds.
Yeah,
but you're not a rapper to me.
I never viewed him as like a hip hop artist, and I think that's why it's like he's not. That's a better play.
All he had to
If
say was
if this Monica album isn't classified as like a neo soul album, and he don't say that I'm blacker shit, it's literally not as bad as it is now.
Yeah.
Right.
And nobody's tripping as much.
Like everybody,
and people could go there. I'm sure there are people that was gonna go there anyways.
Yeah.
and that was already on that. As soon as we seen the
Neo
onion
soul
hat,
yeah.
as soon as we seen the turtleneck, and oh man, it is hella annoying and disappointing because niggas wasn't even tripping. And it could have been way easier. Popcast, y'all mishandled this.
Because like now, if you bring up the album to anybody that's heard of it, like their immediate reaction, like everyone else, when I walked in here, I was like, "Yo, have y'all heard the Jack Harlow album?" Everyone was like, "Fuck no," and I don't plan on to. Like that's already the energy for the album.
Yeah,
but I
that's
think
his fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's his fault. Yeah,
and to get back to what you were saying about consequence, because it is no real consequence, and because the machine already built, so it's like this shit gonna go up regardless.
Yeah,
and there's like a lot of people that don't care about it,
which is probably a majority of his fans.
Yeah,
like a majority of Jack Harlow's fans don't give a fuck about the blacker comments because most of his fans probably aren't even black.
Yeah,
correct.
So like the people that are really gonna push Jack Harlow's success is gonna be like his predominantly white fan base who probably just don't think this is a big deal in the first place.
Well,
they
I
like
mean,
the album, and that's all that matters to them.
Black people who listen to Jack Harlow must have clearly already thought he was black too. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't know what the fuck Juicy
I don't
told
know
him
about all that. I honestly just thought Jack. I liked his personality.
Yeah,
and I thought him and Drewski were like great together, a great duo. Shit's
entertaining.
Funny. But that's before it's like the comedy is way different than what
that was.
Yeah.
Whatever that interview was.
Only comedians can really get shit like that off, But they would frame it better.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't though.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. A white
like
Andrew Schultz. That's the same ideology that got him to where he is at now.
Now he's in Street Fighter.
Yeah,
like,
and that makes him feel comfortable.
Still up.
He
sounds
threatened
like
to sexually assault Kendrick Lamar, and now he's about to be in the next Street Fighter. Yeah. Like his profile only went higher from that moment.
Them niggas, they fall upward.
Yeah,
they can just do and say whatever they want,
and they just get pushed forward. The only one that's actually kind of fallen a little bit is Aiden Ross. That's just a little bit though, not even as much as it should have been. But all right, let me ask y'all this before we get off this Jack Harlow topic. Is there any way that Jack Harlow can get back into good graces? Is an apology enough, or is there going to be more work, or is it you guys just completely done with Jack Harlow?
He definitely got to talk about it more. You got to address that. I'm not ever going to I'm gonna try and have an open mind listening to this album, but like it's already colored a certain way. No
pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended.
It's blacker.
It's real dark on this album all of a sudden.
Like, bro,
a real dark cloud over it.
Done. No.
Is he done? Or actually, you answer that first, and then I'll follow up.
I mean,
were you a Jack Harlow fan to begin with? I don't think.
Nah,
you ever said.
I don't think I could quote a Jack Harlow song. You have to
First class.
I'm Vanilla Baby.
What's Poppin' was the first one.
Get love in Detroit like a skilla baby.
I think a number of things about it. I think because Jack Harlow is a white man, he is going to continue to see success and get opportunities that other people deserve. I think the people who can put two and two together in their brain wasn't already listening to him. So, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to see, like, because the last album he put out, the one that had Churchill Downs on it with the Drake feature, like, that wasn't reviewed very well at all. Like, people shit on that album pretty crazy. So, I don't...
That was his first album, man.
No, I thought was that his first album technically?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
That was why it was a big deal.
Okay, yeah. And I remember, I don't know, I think it was pretty successful, but it didn't get good reviews, right? So this album I could see getting good reviews because I could just see critics loving it because they're already raving about it and calling it a voodoo and shit like that. So I could see it doing well, like review wise, but I don't think it's gonna do crazy numbers.
I have a thought.
What's that?
Because when we're talking about this, I'm just like, I keep thinking and like going back to Lil Yachty being like, oh, I'm not a rapper, or like all them weird comments where he was kind of like trying to separate himself. And I just think the parallel of like this white artist who wants to be perceived as black, or like wants his artistry to be revered in the same realm as black artists who are legendary. And then you have this black person who grew up in this industry and was like very privileged in it and doesn't have a similar experience or maybe reverence. And I know that's like
and who's the reference for reason?
Huh?
Who's the reference of example? The black
Lil
Yachty.
Yachty.
Okay.
Yeah, and
okay.
just like this idea of like diminishing black art or the impact or just like the magnitude of black art and relevance of it from black people, but then white people turning around and like trying to claim that space.
And just to build off of that, because I don't know if you guys saw the trend. You guys probably saw the trend of the AI songs where they were taking like old hip hop songs and giving them like funky 40s, 50s bop vibes to them. And I remember the homie Andre G wrote an article about it. He was like, why does hip hop music and black music in general need to be flipped to this boo-bop 40s sound for y'all to appreciate it?
Right.
Like 21 Questions of Many Men was already a great song by itself. I don't need to hear a 40s boo-bop version of it to make it seem like, oh, it's actually enjoyable to my ears now. Like, why does shit got to get like a little bit more like whiteified?
Yeah, whitewashed
For it to be like, oh, this actually is a good song all of a sudden. Like, no, fucking any rap song was already any Tupac song was already great. I don't need it to be boo-bopped out for you to enjoy it.
Yeah, so I guess like in response to you asking if Jack Harlow is done, I feel like we're in a space and time now where the average listener doesn't have reverence enough to be like, oh, this isn't as genuine, or this isn't something that's coming from a place that like is truly about the music and authenticity.
And I don't even think his fans would have enough knowledge of the genre itself to even tell if it's authentic or not. I think they might just enjoy it at a surface level, and that'd probably be about it. Like, I don't think they're gonna dive too deeply into like the influences and inspirations. I don't think they care that much.
I mean, you have someone like Timberland making a Asian rap AI artist and
off of black music that got submitted to him that people thought he was gonna do something big for them.
Yeah, so it's like if we have black quote unquote legends who don't even have enough respect for black music and black history and black art to gatekeep it and like protect it and to like, you know, make sure that it's met with the kind of respect that it deserves, like how could we expect that the average listener or any non-black listener would, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so Jack Harlow got some shit to clean up. A lot of dog shit on his doorstep. He got to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be a long week. It's gonna be a long couple weeks for him. Yeah, you think he's gonna stop by the Breakfast Club and talk to Charlotte and get this cleared up?
I'm good. And we need to just
Hey, we got
stop having him be the
Charlemagne
repent
is
to
the
sins
of white people.
You gotta go apologize to Charlemagne and to get
The
back.
Breakfast Club and
some
Just
reparations.
Hilarious.
Nah, that's not the one.
That's not the move, man. That's not the move. Actually, speaking of our guy Charlemagne, he actually made some headlines earlier this week because, you know, Drake's preparing Iceman, and Charlemagne broke the news that he heard that there is rumors and rumblings that Future is going to be on Iceman. Do you have that clip, Andre?
What?
loading in. Right
What a
now.
time to be alive!
How surprising. Man, that's not no surprise.
Are you sure?
I mean,
After 2024? No, hold on. You got that clip, Andre?
Yep.
All right, here. We'll break that down in a second. Just for the audience.
You want to hear
see
it?
the clip.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody told me they actually heard it yesterday.
Did they say it was good or fire?
I don't. They didn't say whether it was good or not. They said Future was on it though.
Oh, dope. Oh, okay. Dope. Yeah.
So you didn't ask them if it was good or not? They said they heard the album?
I didn't care.
Yeah, and they probably know he didn't care, so they didn't offer that.
Right. True.
Nothing will ever get you excited about Drake. Like, all right. Well,
I like when he raps though. I just haven't, heard it. You want to hear it, Somebody told me
That's
that.
Charlemagne breaking the news that he heard rumblings that Future is featured on a song on the upcoming album for Drake, Iceman. All right, so let's just dissect that. How do we feel about Drake and Future squashing it up? Are we excited to hear music from the two?
No.
no, it's not the same.
Nothing was the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. I know the beef shit happened. I'm not very surprised that Future there's rumors that Future is gonna be on the Iceman shit. It just makes sense.
Does
Drake,
this-
what Kendrick say?
You run to Atlanta when you need a
He
check
already
balance.
looked. He know where he gotta go.
He tried to piece it up immediately with all of them.
He know where he gotta go. He
But-
know he's needing help right now. If
Bad.
Future can get
Like
you
Belly
back
Gang Kush 10 ain't gonna save you, Drake. I'm telling you that right now. I mean,
What did Thanos say? All your mistakes led you right back to me.
yeah.
Yep.
Like, where did it lead you? Back to me. And honestly, because after the interview that they did, Metro Boomin and Future did with Rolling Stone, or one of the articles where they talked about the beef situation, and Metro kind of like backing away from it, Future kind of just having a trollish response, talking about Kendrick was dissing me. I'm the best rapper in the game, type shit or whatever.
Boo.
So like once I saw their responses, and of course we're seeing Kendrick battle Drake in real time and what he's doing and what he's responding with. And I did notice like early on, I'm like, okay, like that's a huge record. It was #1 for like 4 to 5 weeks. Like it was doing crazy numbers, had a crazy impact. But we never once saw them perform that song together. And even when the tour went to Atlanta, like had Playboy Cardi come out and shit. Like he had people come out in Atlanta, but Future and Metro Boomin didn't come out.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was interesting, but I could kind of tell like this was something that they set in play for the moment. But then once the moment outgrew the song and they were a part of that and the catalyst of all of that, they were like, "Ooh, let's step away from this." Like it wasn't that deep for us, but maybe it was a little deeper for Kendrick than we expected. and it was such a hot moment they were riding the wave. But then once motherfuckers started getting called pedophiles and traffickers, that's when they were probably like, we weren't trying to do all of that.
Ooh.
Despite the fact making a whole album dissing Drake. So like I think them never standing on that song and what they were doing with that moment is probably why we never seen Kendrick performing with them.
The plan was always to drop 2 albums that year, so it was to pivot to the next
but I
one.
think they were ready to go to war with Drake, but then like once it took a turn with the Kendrick shit, they were like, ooh, let's step away from this.
I think Metro was down. I don't ever feel like Future was like really on that like that. Do you think Iceman will be his last album?
Nah, I don't think Drake
it's
would go out on
definitely
Iceman. Nah, I think Drake would probably drop maybe realistically two or three more albums after Iceman. It depends on how Iceman does. If Iceman's a dud, I don't think Drake's gonna go out like that.
Yeah,
Drake cannot go out on a dud in terms of like sales, impact wise. Like it has to be a big hurrah moment for him to want to walk off into the sunset.
If it's a dud, he gonna do a gospel track.
He's gonna do an album with Jack
Junior.
Harlow. He's gonna do an album with Jack Harlow.
He gonna drop he gonna drop with Ye.
Wolves. Wolves. What was that album? Was it called Wolves? The Calabasas album?
I don't know.
I can't remember. They were putting up signs and shit, but yeah, Future. You were saying?
He definitely need Future on there.
Yeah,
he definitely need Future help.
but honestly, like, I think it would benefit Drake more to like work with artists that. Like I think when you do the formula right now, like the 21 Savage, Young Thug, Future formula for Drake, like we've heard you do that so many times over the last 10 years. Where like I think now it's just kind of the wells run dry. Like
he needs
like
to go another place.
That new 21 Savage and Drake song that they had on 21 Savage and shit, like that was probably the least impactful single they done together. Mr. Right Now did better than that, or even Knife Talk from their last 2 albums did better than the one they just put out together. And it's not even a bad song. It's just the magic of their star power together on tracks just doesn't hit the same. Now, maybe Future and Drake can turn it up again one more time and give us like another Life is Good type record. But I'm not really banking on that because the chemistry's already going to be weird. Like, no matter what Drake says or, they squash it, it's all cool. Like, Drake's still going to hold on to that resentment.
I mean, it's Juju there. And he lost.
Yeah.
battle.
And all because Future and Metro went down that rabbit hole.
I think, man, he got to get back to the basics.
What would Future and Drake talk about?
I mean, it's the same shit.
In this current climate, that would get people excited to listen to them.
I mean, they don't got to talk about much.
Or what kind of person do you think is going to enjoy that?
That record, I mean, just the worst kind of
People
person.
who shop at PacSun.
Target.
Paxson.
PacSun.
Okay.
Shit, a lot of our friends.
Yeah, a lot of homies
our
gonna love
friends
that
is
shit.
gonna run
Like
that.
we're gonna go out and we're gonna hear that record played.
More Than Friends.
Yeah, More Than Friends.
And the Lowest
Hey,
Fern.
don't point at me, say that.
My bad, dog.
I mean,
Give me
I
hints
wasn't
up.
say. I was just saying like More Than Friends. I was like More Than Friends.
I don't think, bro. I don't know the last time I've heard a Drake song at More Than Friends.
it's tricky for Drake because like he can't. It's almost like we won't accept another just hype hit record, but then it's also like I don't know if anybody wants to hear Drake trying to go like deep or in depth.
I don't know. I would love to hear like what's the real her? Like if Drake, but it would require Drake to have to be vulnerable again on a level he hasn't probably been vulnerable in years.
I think that the answer is within that.
Yeah, the vulnerability.
He got to really dig deep in his psyche and address some shit. Because, hey, at the end of the day, y'all, if you take accountability for your own actions and what got you there, that's the most power you will have.
Right. And actively, progressively, actively aim to do better and to break free of those.
And then being transparent and working through that and dealing with those issues. I think that's where, like, we value transparency and honesty. And I hate to keep bringing it back to the Jack Harlow shit because I genuinely think like you can be inspired by these things and like how Mac Miller approached music is like the best way to honor it is to just do the best possible job you can. And then you don't got to do none of the extra funny shit around it. You don't got to dress up. You don't got to make jokes, make light of it.
Yeah, it's not a caricature.
Yeah, it's not something. Music is meant to be felt. And if you really care about it and you doing your best, we're going to feel it. We're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And even listening to like I've been like on a Drake run, just listening to like his old albums since after the discussion we had last week.
Yeah.
And just listening to like Take Care, Nothing Was the Same, If You're Reading It's Too Late. And it's like you could hear there was a point in time Drake really cared about his music.
You feel that hunger and that desire, you know.
Then he became McDonald's, man.
Target. We're the most deaf. Yassine.
Literally like Walmart. Like I consider him like, I don't know, like
Lower tier quality.
Yes.
Like he's not even Target.
You think he's Amazon?
He might be Amazon.
That's
Amazon,
great.
He's like the
McDonald's.
Amazon basics.
What? All right, let me ask y'all this.
Drake?
Yeah.
What era of Drake's career do you think he reached that point for you? Would you
What,
say
Scorpion?
After Scorpion.
after Scorpion?
Yeah.
Scorpion was like the what's the song? I can't remember.
Nice for what?
Nice-
God's Plan?
God's Plan.
Yeah.
God's Plan after
I
that.
think
it was,
after that video I kind of knew. I was like, oh, we're
Take Care
we're
was
out
my
of
last
touch.
ride on the merry-go-round.
Take Care?
Yes, sir.
Not even Nothing Was the Same?
Nah.
You was a big Drake hater, weren't you?
I just could see through the bullshit.
One of the first.
I mean, everybody
nothing,
did.
Nothing
For real,
was the
for real.
same.
Nothing was the same, though. But
classic.
I saw through the bullshit, but the music was always just super fire to where I'm like, I'll be a hater, but I'll at least give you this music.
I do want to know
sometimes I'm
something,
on
though.
bullshit.
Because, like, okay, when it comes to what LaRussell was talking about, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's like, oh, well, they're still having sent, blah, blah, blah. And there's redemption there. And we're like, nah, that shit crossed the line. Absolutely not. What's the line for Drake? Because I'm like, being called a pedophile and knowingly fucking with younger women is the line for me personally. So I'm like, if we holding these niggas to that standard and we, you know what I'm saying, like, immediately on LaRussell ass about it, why is Drake?
We was on Drake's ass for it last year or
No,
2 years ago.
I think
No,
I
I'm
think
saying,
it'd be
like,
different.
why would there be a comeback?
I think
for
it'd be
that?
different if Drake came out and was like, "We all like little girls. I'm a dad too." Like it would be different if he made a song about it. This nigga's like paralleling like sex traffickers to our uncles and daddies.
Yeah.
So like even Kendrick said, if you lie, what did he say? On Euphoria, about the I won't tell no truths.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
don't
you
tell
want to-
no lies about me. I
and
won't tell
no
no
truths about you.
So
Yeah. I mean, look, man. I think that man, that's a hefty allegation.
yeah,
It's hefty.
Real
and
hefty.
I think because of how it was done and in the manner it was done, we could pass it off as just like rap beef. You know what I'm saying?
the closest he got to saying like what LaRussell was saying was where he on the Heart 6 or whatever he said the Epstein angle is what I was expecting. Like,
That's insane.
huh?
That was still insane to say because
That-
like
and-
you offered that.
And when
Yeah,
that,
you
when that
you
was,
told us to
put
do
that
that
on the
yeah,
table.
and when that was said, everybody rejected it immediately. Nobody was like, "Oh yeah, he's right." Like, look, the pieces are.
We
falling.
knew Kendrick would say that.
No,
like,
bro.
because like that was before we even got to like Kendrick's second response.
Yeah.
Like Drake put that out before Kendrick even got out Euphoria. Like
No.
all we
Was it?
all he had at that point was like that. Because by the time Taylor May dropped,
get a
Drake dropped
timeline?
Push Ups.
That's what I'm about to
He
try.
dropped that Monday and then dropped Taylor May the next day. And where y'all at? Already 2 records in. Like we waiting. Y'all on the clock top shit.
But the Epstein angle, he dropped that. He dropped.
Oh
the
no,
Hard
that
Part
was on the
6
Hard Part 6.
after.
You're right. Yeah.
He dropped it after.
But after
Not
suggest
Like Us came out.
after suggesting that on Taylor Made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and we rejected that too.
Yeah.
That was not rocking. Like
Yeah,
that was not.
it's like
hitting.
the Epstein angle was some shit you planted in Taylor Made.
All right, y'all want the timeline?
Yes.
Do it.
So we got Like That, then we got Push Ups, then we got Taylor Made, then we got Euphoria, then we got 616 in LA, then we get Family Matters, then we get Meet the Grams, then we get Not Like Us, and then we get the Hard Part 6.
What a beautiful
What a
timeline.
run. No, literally.
What a
like,
beautiful,
damn.
what a beautiful week that was, man.
That was a fun.
One of the
It felt-
greatest
It felt
weeks.
like we kept getting snow days and we were all snowed in together.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, okay, bet.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That shit was beautiful.
Bro, I was. We were at King G. We were parking to go to King G when Meet the Grams came out, and I was like, "Fuck it, we gotta go home." Like
The vibe's over. The party is done.
We gotta go home.
The
Listen
vibe
to
is
the
over.
Because we listened to Drake shit. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
and then I was like, wait, Kendrick just dropped, and I'm like earbuds in trying to listen to Kendrick at King G. I'm like, oh hell no, we gotta go home.
Yeah,
we gotta go home.
The
Gotta
party's
go home.
done.
Let's just
Sap,
get some beers.
let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
go home.
I'll tell y'all when we get in the car.
No, hey. And then when we got home, I just put it on the TV. We were just chilling. Like
That was like- yeah,
we played it over and over and
Meet
over.
the Grams is
again.
one of the most terrifying first listening experiences I ever had. Like I was scared by the end of the song. Like, what's gonna happen with this?
Yeah.
I thought that shit was about to be extreme.
It did get extreme.
It got extreme. It got extreme. This Epstein angle is the shit I predicted.
Okay, then, nigga, damn.
Why would you say that on record, bro? That's so crazy.
Hey, I really believe like if you make some shit from a fearful place, like the real one's gonna sniff that shit out.
And that was the issue I think with that battle was Drake was always on the defensive.
I mean, you can tell when somebody on their heels.
Even when Drake was dropping back-to-back records, like before Kendrick even dropped Euphoria,
Yeah.
I was like, I could tell Drake nervous.
Hey, a real killer gonna walk you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Surgical. He's surgical, bro.
certain people just live off your fear, bro.
What do you say on Euphoria? Everybody want to be a killer until it's time to get hit with a throwaway or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till it's time to get chipped with a
Throwaway, yeah.
Yeah, man. I think
Once a lame, always a lame.
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to jump into shit when you don't know consequence. And I think artists get to a point to where it feels like there's no consequence and that they could just say whatever and do whatever, but there is a consequence because remember, you need a witness. Like you need people to see you. And at the end of the day, we want to hear what y'all got to say for the most part.
Yeah.
And
Make sure it's the right
just
thing.
know that it's not just you. Y'all not God. You can't just put shit out in the world and be like, well, I'm into it like this. This is what I'm saying. No, it's gonna be critiqued, and people are you in the business of music, and people you gotta have a listener.
Yeah.
And how you frame these things, the speakers and the walls y'all put that shit on, is how we gonna receive it. Put it in better context.
You could be strategic in business, but you have to be intentional in art.
You do.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure that lines up. That's what integrity is. A lot of people are like, you could have the right intention, but fall short on the execution. And that's why you have people in your corner to help you. That's why you have people to witness it in the raw, the makings of it, to help redirect you. And I feel bad for that engineer that was like, hey, bro, you shouldn't put this out.
He the real victim of this episode.
Just, take my
bro.
name off this, bro.
Yeah.
Look,
Actually, no,
man,
bro.
like-
Just don't ever associate me with you.
Shit
again.
like that is like, come on, man. I don't know. It's fucked up.
Yeah, I think
It's fucked up.
I know. What a slap in the face to your teammate. Like, damn, nigga.
you put him on blast. I mean, honestly, he didn't even put him on blast. He let everyone know he tried to stop this.
True.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
he's the only one that
that's
walked away looking good.
yeah, that's the best thing that could have happened for bro was like, hey.
The only thing he could have done was take it one step further and just be like, I'm gonna delete that. Actually,
Yeah.
like we not
Yeah.
that'll never see
That
the
boy
light of day,
LaRussell
brother.
would have just got on live and did shit.
Yeah, I'm a freestyle.
He was like, you know what? This don't need to be out.
Yeah, but just to kind of
I'm a freestyle.
Oh yeah, I actually
Nah,
hit the
I'm
delete
good.
button.
just to spin it back to the question real quick and get one final answer on this question. Is Future being on Iceman allegedly gonna make or break your excitement for this album? If there is excitement for it,
There is not. I wouldn't say excitement. There is anticipation, and I'm very curious to see how this album turns out.
or even I'd be curious to know what that chemistry between Future and Drake looks like because they could say they're cool, but I know deep down Drake is not cool with that. But
Yeah.
Drake needs them kind of right now in terms of like just kind of getting some kind of excitement or
Who
a
he
hit.
gonna hit? Dave. He gonna
Dave,
hit.
I mean, honestly, I think it'd be cool.
Skepta?
I think it'd be cool to see.
He
Drake.
gotta go to the UK. I feel like that's the only way.
Thug ain't gonna pop. Thug ain't gonna do it. 21 Savage ain't gonna do it. Nobody from
Why
Atlanta's
would
gonna
Thug
do it.
He was on the phone talking about we need to all get back together.
Yeah, that's cool. But I'm saying like I don't think nobody from Atlanta is enough for Drake right now to get him hot. Like Drake, that's to really tap in with new energy, a new artist that's gonna like the fucking what's the shorty from the Birds and the Bees or the Momo
Boy.
No,
Momo
they're not
Boy.
gonna let him get close to her.
No, I'm saying, but like they found
I
a
was thinking
girl.
Coco Joe.
Yeah.
They found a girl that was doing her thing, but just like kind of like on a smaller level. They tapped in with her talent, put her on the album. Now she's got a huge look. Like it was somebody I wasn't familiar with until she was on the Baby Keem album.
I saw her on Twitter.
Infinity song, you didn't. It's be a hater. Her and all her siblings. Are you kidding me? You didn't know who she was before this?
No,
I saw her band on Twitter a few times before.
Yeah,
Tapping
shout out them.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, you know, in the mob shows like in the Sopranos, if sometimes you can't have the homies do the hit for you. You can't have someone from the team. You got to call out the out of towner. I feel like that's what Drake got to do.
Gotta call out of town.
Getting beat up on the home turf, bro. You gotta He got overseas.
Drake feels like AI. Like the other rappers looking at him like he a cash cow. Niggas know that they can make a little something and it'll generate whatever. But it's like I agree with what you're saying. Unless Drake get to a point where he's being 100% vulnerable and like going back to that take care era of like really saying the shit niggas can relate to, I don't think it's gonna hit for nothing that's worth anything.
I feel like he got to go through a few albums before he
get back to that space.
Out. Yeah, because it's gonna take time to. Cause you kind of got to unlearn
a lot of shit and then relearn
what you've been dealing with. And that fall from the top is very challenging and difficult. Like in any sport, when you start slipping, your knees start hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like
when young boys get to cooking.
I watched that him
young boys coming.
I watched that him movie, and that was like the basis of the movie. Like this young guy was coming up and like
what a bad movie.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible fucking
That
movie.
movie was terrible, and I think
Illuminati football, dumbass idea,
if
dumbass fucking idea.
If it was basketball, it could have been like different because like it's a smaller roster of people.
Yeah,
but you're not going. Like there's linemen included. Like why are there just quarterbacks fighting each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't make sense to me at all.
Yeah.
I think it could have been a hit, but they added too much unnecessary extra shit that was like, why are you taking the movie in this direction?
You see who wrote and directed it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. Some big glasses. Big glasses, big ears, big nose.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit.
It wasn't no regular beef.
That shit was trash.
That wasn't no regular rap beef. That was like a cultural reset.
We talking about Drake and Drake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just to get back to what you was asking, like, it's Drake gonna have to actually acknowledge and take accountability for that shit and like really be on the same page with niggas, because it's like we all saw that.
And there was a leak that came out this past week where they thought he was taking more shots at Kendrick Lamar by bringing up Schoolboy Q. He said I might just put Schoolboy Q on the remix, since everybody around you not eating or something like that.
Yeah,
something along the lines of that. Some snippet. It was like one of them fucking like snippets where he's in the studio and he's playing in the background, and people have to just pick it off from that. Like it probably won't ever see the light of day.
Yeah, that's like beating a dead horse, because like Drake, we all saw what happened.
I mean, we already tried that. We already tried to pit the homies against you.
Nigga,
like,
you tried to sue the fucking music label. Like we know that this was real for you.
Went to court.
Wasn't just some music.
Went to court and said, I need DNA evidence that those two kids are yours and not Dave Freeze.
Like, come on.
Like,
now.
bro, like you going way too far with it.
I don't think no real niggas is gonna be into anything that Drake got to say.
And that's the thing. I think the
forward.
ones that are still trying to cling to Drake, like honestly, I don't think Future needs Drake. Future doesn't need Drake for a minute.
Don't.
Like I don't think Future's ever really needed Drake, regardless of what y'all say about What a Time to Be Alive. Like I don't think Future ever needed Drake for that moment.
That's what they were saying.
Well, like people just always make it seem like since Drake's the bigger artist that Future's always needed Drake to be hot, and Future's never needed Drake to be hot. Future been hot damn near my whole fucking teenage adult life.
Wasn't Monster out already?
Monster's been out by that point, bro.
Yeah,
Like they didn't get their first feature until DS. Oh no, they have some features, but like it wasn't until like DS or the DS2 when they did Where You At, where Drake was like, okay, now you kind of equal with Future now. Future equal with you, I should say, in terms like status in the game and being a hit maker. So yeah, I don't think Future don't need to do shit with Drake. Future just put out 2 great albums, like 3 albums actually, 2 years ago, with 2024 with the We Don't Trust You, We Still Don't Trust You, and then the mixtape Pluto. Like Future good.
He's gonna be all right.
Drake need more Future.
Do y'all know Future real name?
Yeah, it's something crazy.
Bro, nigga named
wait,
Navadius.
Navadius, yeah.
That's crazy. Of course he would make music like this. I'm not surprised at all.
He saw that name, said, "Oh, it makes sense. It makes that government makes sense." Yeah,
they summoned that.
I knew he was gonna go for 80.
I knew he was gonna go for 80. Hey, I knew Bam was gonna drop 83.
He definitely.
I said he could probably get 3 more.
Hey, yo, I go
shout out to that.
Hey, that was
crazy.
like one of the wildest nights on the internet, bro. Because I just hopped on Instagram and saw a graphic that said Bam out of bio, 83 points. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I looking? I went to Twitter immediately, like, what's going on out here in this world? I opened up my TL, opened up that shit and said, everybody's like, yeah, Bam dropped 83 points. I'm like, how the fuck did we get to this timeline?
Yeah.
40 free throws.
I'm trying.
No, we ain't watching these highlights.
Trying to see every
We
point.
ain't watching. 40 free throws coming your way, son. Like, yeah, that was insane. But actually, let's get to some news that you fuck with, man. Some big news for you. Your guys, Mike, Earl, Sweatshirt album coming together with Surf Gang. How do you feel about that?
Man, it's gonna do what it do.
Now, have you heard the 2 records they put out?
Yeah, I heard. Was it Minty and Earth?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we put out. So it's gonna be a double disc album. It seems like there's gonna be a Mike and Surf Gang side, and there's gonna be an Earl and Surf Gang side. How do you feel about that, as opposed to like them doing like a Love Below speaker box kind of setup, as opposed to like doing a collab album like Larry June and Currency?
I think it's a great setup. I think it's gonna work well for them when they, are on tour. Mm-hmm. It's gonna make for a great show. And yeah, we would love to hear some records with them together, but I think they're in such the same realm that it's gonna be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be delightful.
Yeah,
it's been delightful so far.
Yeah. What side of the album are you looking forward to the most, Earl's or Mike's?
I mean, I listen to Mike a lot more than Earl nowadays.
Yeah,
it's hard to say. Like they kind of right there for me.
Yeah, it's like yin and yang.
Yeah, I'm not even tripping. I'm gonna listen to the whole project every time. Bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I think like 34 songs, 18 songs a piece or something like that. It's pretty deep.
Let's pull up the track. It's not
34 songs
total, or it's gonna be.
It's two disc.
Let's see.
You got it.
Let's see where he at. Oh my gosh, why is Apple Music always weird when you look up Mike?
Bro, it is this Mike guy. Why do y'all do that?
Y'all put up every other guy's name except the Mike we're looking for. All right, so it's 33
and y'all
songs.
know my algorithm. Like, I listen to the nigga like every day.
All right, so here we go. It's 34 songs.
Pompeii verse Utility. Not verse Utility, but dash Utility.
Jesus. All right, yeah. So we got 15 songs on Mike's side, and then we got 18 songs on Earl's side, coming together for a total of 34 songs.
It's not going to be too crazy.
And I doubt the length will even be crazy.
Yeah, like a lot of times their runtime is like a couple minutes. And, with this kind of production, it works in their favor for it to just like play through.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the record. I was hella surprised when we got it. But, hey, Truman, we need media passes.
Holla at us.
Trying to interview Earl.
Earl, Mike, both of them.
Message.
You know anything about Surf Gang?
The
The producers that are doing this project?
I don't know nothing about Surf Game. What do you know about him?
I don't know much about him either. That's why I was kind of curious if you were maybe more tapped in, since you be listening to a lot more Mike. Maybe I didn't know if they did projects with Mike earlier or
I
Earl.
hear if you know that the charger,
Yeah.
that sound on some of the songs, like when you first plug your iPhone in, that's Surf Game.
Okay.
Like that's like they tag. But
Okay.
I don't know too much about them at all, honestly.
Okay, so I was like, I haven't seen their name before, and I was curious to know if they were like previous workers or collaborators with Mike and Earl. So I didn't know if that's why they got the job of doing the whole project with them.
I don't know. It's probably just some of the homies. We're gonna have to do a little digging on that.
Yeah. Actually, man, I don't know if you heard, bro, but your man's Nicholas Craven
Yeah.
done linked up with the God, Roscoe P. Coltrane. Have you gotten to hear that record yet?
Man, I ain't even listened to it yet, bro.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is crazy. Like, I love the production. It's just a single for now. They're gonna put out a project together, but this was the first single offering. Let me see. I was just listening to it in the car before I came in here. That shit, bro. Nicholas Craven cooked up it's called Ben Sprinter.
Yeah.
Roscoe P. Coltrane, Nicholas Craven, Roscoe P. Coltrane just rapping for a whole fucking 3 minutes and 50 seconds, just straight gas.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Nicholas Craven right there with Al to me.
Man, like that, the beat he cooked up for that single is insane. And if that's what's to come from this Nicholas Craven, Roscoe P. Coltrane track, I am super excited, man, because Roscoe P. Coltrane, he was part of the Neptune Star Trek movement of the Clips. Pharrell, who else was in there? Fucking what's my man? Avalava.
Terry Kennedy.
Terry Kennedy.
Oh,
He was part of the ice cream team.
locked up.
He free out. He home now.
Oh, he back?
He home now. But yeah, Roscoe P. Coltrane was part of that movement during that time when it was happening in the early 2000s, but his career never took off because he was in and out of jail quite a bit during that run. So now he's finally out of jail, and he said when he got out, he reached out to Nicholas Craven and said, I want to do a whole project with you. And of course, Nicholas Craven said, let's fucking do it.
He was hearing them Bowley tapes like,
I need to get with that.
I need to be a part of this.
So I heard that first single. What is it? Ben Sprinter, I believe.
Yeah, Ben Sprinter.
Ben Sprinter. Yeah, man, that shit is a great tone setter, and I'm super hyped for this project now. Like, I'm about to be tapped in with this. So shout out to Nicholas Craven for tapping in with Roscoe P. Coltrane and wanting to do it, man, because this is gonna be a huge look for Roscoe P. Coltrane. He rapping crazy. Nicholas Craven got some crazy production for him, so I'm excited to see what they do with that, man. So yeah, definitely tap in with that.
Okay, I'm on that.
Tap in with that.
They said,
What, bro? He said,
is the Jack Harlow album really that good?
Nah.
Man, you let us know, bro.
Yeah, let us know. I gave my review. I'm the only one on the pod that's heard the album so far.
Me and Alex heard a song, and Alex it was a
it was
bop,
trading.
but he-
I heard Trading Places.
That's a good one.
He was
it's a
singing it
cool
after the
record,
fact.
but
I'm
that's
like,
why
okay.
that's why I'm saying like it would have been much better if bro just like put it out there and let everybody else talk about it.
Yeah.
And I will give J. Cole props for that because J. Cole did say that after the album, The Fall Off came out, he wanted to wait a whole month before he started doing interviews to talk about the album so people could sit with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a smart move.
It's a smart play.
Because like as soon as this album dropped, he goes on Popcast for that interview. It drops the same day, and he's talking about I Got Blacker, and it's like now the whole fucking project's got a weird cloud hanging over it.
Yeah, you got to see how people reacting to your shit first. Like,
The art should
just
always
watch.
speak for itself.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But I'm saying like, if you in case you need to pivot, there's money on the line when it come to these rollouts. Like it's still a business, so it's like, you know,
Yeah,
you gotta be mindful, especially with something like this. He needed LaRussell engineer in there.
Hey, yeah, dead ass though, dead ass.
Y'all need to start hitting bro up.
I said, but I'm the only one that actually you heard Trading Places. But from what I've heard from the album, I said it was like a strong 6. That's what I gave it. But I'm also basing it off what I've heard previously from Jack Harlow's last 2 projects, and I don't like those albums. I don't even like him as a rapper that much.
You don't
but
like that Kevin song?
No.
You ain't heard that?
Huh?
The Kevin song.
Kevin song?
I'll show it to you.
All right. But yeah, for the most part, I like the Monica album is because it's different from Jack Harlow, and I actually like the sound he went with on this. But like I said before, my standards are going off of what he gave us previously the last 2 projects, and I was not a fan of those. So the standards were already low. People keep yelling at me because I say I like the album. And it's like, motherfuckers like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, all right, listen, man. The standards were low.
Yeah,
they were already low.
I mean,
they never started off high, and he exceeded them. He's like, they were pretty low for me. I liked it. Strong 6 for me.
We're able to take our bias out of it.
Like, anytime I mention this album to anybody, motherfuckers start yelling at me. I'm like, okay, man, relax. It's okay. You don't have to like this album.
I see who's listening on the Apple Music. I can see y'all.
My picture right there.
Yeah. Joe right there.
Yeah. So some other new music that dropped this weekend was YG. YG dropped a new single called State of Emergency from his upcoming album, The Gentleman's Club. Now, I heard it. Have you got the chance to check out that record yet?
Nah, bro.
It kind of slid under the radar because a lot of Monica talk was on the TL this weekend, so it kind of slid under the radar. And I think that kind of does sum up a little bit of YG's rollout for this new album so far. It kind of slid under the radar because with this YG rollout, I've been pretty hyped for this project. I'm curious to see what he's going to talk about on his album since the 2004 single last year. And then he had the Hollywood single with Shoreline Mafia that was super gas. So, like, I thought once the Hollywood single dropped and it took off pretty big on the West Coast, I thought that was going to begin the process of actually rolling out this album. But then after Hollywood kind of just, had its run, we didn't hear shit from YG again. And so this is the first offering we heard from him this year so far from the album. And I just don't really know how to feel about this YG album yet that's about to come out. Like, for one, let's start with this. Have y'all been excited for a YG album in a minute?
No.
Just from a fan standpoint.
No, I haven't really been
let's see,
tapped in like that.
What was his last album?
YG gives me the vibes of like a little brother who's good at what he does, but he don't take that shit serious enough.
Man, but the single he put out on 2004, that was like very serious, and it talks about like him dealing with sexual abuse, and I
remember that.
I respect that kind of vulnerability in music. So that does excite me when it's like, oh, you're in this space, not that we're
about to get a story or a side from YG we haven't heard yet.
Yeah,
compared to his other bodies.
Exactly,
of work.
It's like you about to show a deeper side, which it helps us to connect with the artist more on a real level, on a more personal.
Because when you're an artist like YG, who's been making music for like 10, 15 years now, it's like you got to figure out new stories and new angles and parts of your story you haven't told us yet as fans to kind of, especially as you get older, your fan base gets older. Like you got to start trying to make something that's more meaningful to them.
Niggas gonna get too old for the club.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna get too old for the club. People, that Henny bottle it's gonna start hitting you back.
They too old for the club. They too old for the shootout. They too old for
too old for the squabbles.
Yeah, too old for all that bullshit.
I don't know, man. On the West Coast, they be moving different out there. Like you never too old for the squabble, apparently.
Bro, when I went out to my grandmother's funeral, bro, my uncle had the shit right in his back, like under the suit jacket.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. We're in the hood.
We really are. Like, we really in the spot where the funeral could get shot up.
We are in the fucking hood, and they always doing the lookout shit.
Yeah.
Like, we outside.
Gosh, I wish we had this energy for white folks.
But like, see, like, let's like looking at YG's albums right now. I don't think I've really been that excited for a YG album probably since like for real the 2019 album, the one that had the Valet song. I was on the block when I got shot.
When's the last time somebody was like, "Yo, you gotta check out this song
From
YG"?
The one with Nipsey,
the one with Nipsey. Fuck Donald Trump.
It
No.
literally was today, bro.
where the
It's been a minute. I can't remember the last time.
split into two.
Oh,
Like the blue
last
side
time
and
that I
red side?
checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a
good.
fire
That
one.
was good.
Wait,
fuck
is
with
that even a
YG.
YG song?
No, it's a Nipsey song.
Oh, well then, yeah.
I mean, he's
on.
on it.
Featured.
I mean, actually, no.
I like
actually,
YG though.
I'll say I like YG too, and like honestly, a
That
song that
wasn't a setup.
a
That
song-
wasn't me trying to be an asshole.
a song that him and Nipsey do have that's a YG song that I do fuck with a lot. It wasn't on any project he put out, but it was the 600 Benz song, or I Want a Benz. I want a Benz. I want to look good with my friends. Like, it had Nipsey and 50 Cent on it. Like, that was a fire song that they did together.
I liked the era with him and Kehlani when they had that Don Julio song.
That song where they dated for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They dropped the Valentine's Day song the day they broke up.
Yeah.
That press relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they went public, and a week later, YG was cheating on her.
Well,
then-
she looked identical to his baby mama.
She did.
Yeah, like his baby mama is a light-skinned girl from Cali with hella tats.
No,
like,
I bet so.
it was a
YG
weird
definitely
little,
got a
like, what is
YG
going
definitely
on?
got a type. I've seen from the ladies that he.
But it
be
was
around.
giving PR. Like it was
Yeah.
giving not a real relationship.
super-
But they made that. She made that song from that era.
They
and
did
it
a
was
whole
cool.
Valentine's Day song.
Yeah.
That dropped. It was by the time they dropped it, they were already broken up, and I was like, "This is weird timing."
Yeah.
Mine was,
I guess
go
maybe
ahead.
me calling him a little brother is more so just like after Nipsey Hussle. It's like not that anyone should expect YG to step into that mantle, but it was just kind of at this place. I feel like where it's like YG ain't really step up and do nothing with that space or like.
I mean, they never. I mean, they were in the same space because they're they're homies and they're from the same area.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of like what they do musically, it was always different. Like I don't think
mean musically, but
Okay.
just like in the sense of like what I'm saying, this lane of being this West Coast rapper who, I don't know, it just felt like things got quiet. Or it's
yeah,
like,
I mean, YG also found himself in a lot of shit in the
Yeah.
streets the last few years, so like that kind of caused a lot of issues for him in his personal life.
The last song that somebody put me on to from YG was "Laugh Now, Cry Later."
Mhm.
Where
Oh.
he's, like tucked out of the side of the Lambo on the album cover, and I felt like that song kind of got stepped on by Drake's "Laugh Now, Cry Later" or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it was literally called
Laugh Now, Cry Later. Yeah.
So it happens.
Yeah, but I would say like the last two singles he put out, 2004, Hollywood. I think those were the most excited I've been for a YG project. Like I did like what he's talking about. I like the approach with the suits. Like it seems like he's about to like kind of have his quote unquote like, Mr. Morale project, quote unquote. But it's just been so inconsistent. I don't even know what to expect from it anymore. But this is probably the most excited I've been for a YG project, like I said, since probably 2019.
What is the song about?
State of Emergency.
Yeah,
just
like
like more so him as addressing shit. It's a really pretty like straightforward song.
Like addressing what?
Just rumors, talks, and shit. Just rapper shit.
Oh, okay.
Politics.
All right.
It's not. It sounds like it'd be an intro on the album.
Like a Clear in the Air?
Yeah, type shit. So it's cool, but I just think the rollout for it has been so inconsistent. I don't even know what the hype or expectations are going to be for it by the time the album does drop. But I'll still be checking it out. The Gentleman's Club, whenever it drops this year, hopefully. Let's see. We got that. Actually, we got some good news from the Yada Yada, man. We actually about to announce a new single this week. Drop a bomb, Andre. That's right, man. We back up in that bag, man. We got a new single dropping with some guys from the town. And
Who's on it? Can you tell us?
Nah, I can't tell y'all yet. But we will be announcing it, I believe, on the 20th. Let's see. The album. Let's see. Where's it?
2 weeks then.
The 20th. Let's see. I think we're going to drop it the 24th. Yes, we'll be dropping forward, but we're going to be announcing the pre-sale this week.
Okay.
So I think on the 18th or the 19th, we should be announcing the pre-sale. But we got some guys from the town that we know from the pod, and then we also got a big producer that produced it for us that I'm very hyped for y'all to see, man. Somebody from the game that's, not from the town. Somebody that's actually in the industry.
We trying to sign him to the Yada Yada Records.
I've been in talks with him, man. We're trying to get that deal closed, but he did give us a beat. And I'm very grateful for that, man. So I'm excited to finally unveil this song, this track that we got coming out. So it'll be out March 24th, but we're going to announce the pre-sale later this week, I believe Wednesday or Thursday. So be tapped in for that. And now we had a pretty cool couple anniversaries this weekend, man. I'm excited to talk about.
Do we? Do you want to end on this?
We can talk about that if you want.
I don't know if I want to talk about it.
We don't have. That's why I was. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can. We
okay.
can end on this anniversary.
Yeah, we let's do that. Let's
All
end
right.
on a positive note.
Yeah. So man, we had
Yeah.
2 anniversaries this
You
week.
see the note?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay.
So we had two big anniversaries weekend out with mixtapes, man. The first one that we had was the 14-year anniversary of Taylor Alderdice. Wiz Khalifa, drop a bomb, Andre.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it real quick, man. 14 years since Taylor Alderdice, man. Do you guys remember listening to that mixtape in real time when it dropped?
Yes.
Were you guys tapped in with Andre? Were you tapped in with Wiz Khalifa?
Not
No.
then. I wasn't. No.
Not even on Taylor Alderdice?
See.
Was you an ONIFC motherfucker?
Hey, I was Taylor
No,
Gang.
no,
Okay.
no.
I had
Okay.
my chucks and my camo
Niggas
shorts.
with what?
He be trying to put me on the fucking
6th
plank,
grade?
man.
What, how old are you?
No, when
I said
2012.
when Rolling Papers came out, that was 11, right? 2011.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember all the girls like, I roll,
Roll up, I
I was
roll
like,
up.
okay.
That shit was
Whenever you
good.
need me, whenever you want me.
I was like, this nigga can't sing. I was trying to still hate.
Yeah.
That was like my last little era of
Pure hip-hop
This nigga
head.
ain't even good. Like when I would be trying to talk to people that like music. Be like,
Yeah.
this ain't even good.
You hate trash.
Wiz
You
is-
like trash.
Wiz is somebody who ages gracefully in hip hop.
No,
Yes,
it was
110%. And so when Taylor Alderdice dropped, man, it was a pretty big moment for him because he's coming off of Rolling Papers, which was coming off of Cushion OJ, so he had a lot of good momentum going for him, especially going into Rolling Papers. It was the debut album, there was a lot of hype and expectations. It did really well. It had a huge smash hit with Black and Yellow, had multiple other smash hits with Roll Up and On My Level. It was a dope commercial moment for Wiz, but the general consensus for Rolling Papers when it dropped was that Wiz, of course, was going a little mainstream on the album, and that kind of turned people away from that. Not turned people away from the album, but also gave the album some flaws, I should say. So Taylor Alderdice was kind of him rolling a mixtape out and resorting back to that sound that people know and love, that Cushion OJ feel almost.
Yeah,
Kind of restoring the feeling of him giving you that music that we remember and fell in love with him with when it came to Cushion OJ. But I love Taylor Alderdice because to me it's like a leveled up version of like Rolling Papers and Cushion OJ.
Yeah, it was like the logical next step. It was a smooth course correct, and man, it was a real fun project. I like the album he put out that year too. lot.
ONIFC
Yeah,
or Rolling Papers.
Both.
No, Rolling Papers came out the year before.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about ONIFC.
You like that album?
I did.
I liked a couple songs from it. I just heard like that Medicated song way too much. And
Yeah, there's definitely some shit that I'm like, I didn't need this on there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
But do you have any memories to the Taylor Alderdice River? Or were you tapped in with Wiz Khalifa when he dropped that mixtape?
I was tapped in. I wasn't tapped in like a music like nerd.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was pregnant with my niece,
Mm-hmm.
and we was the best of friends, riding around her little fucking Pontiac and blasting Wiz every day.
Every day, because like
Every
Wiz,
day.
man, Wiz like from like a 2-year time period, like Wiz was like the guy,
He was.
like in hip hop and amongst like every like high schooler,
We
feel
was
like he
throwing
had
parties
4
at our
years.
house, and we had Wiz playing nonstop.
nonstop from like Cushion OJ up until like maybe Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
Would you say
Black
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Black Hollywood? Me and
was
your friends
bad.
like was a fire.
I
record.
did not like
And
Black Hollywood.
he had that ass song. Got a fat
Ass drop.
Damn, ass drop.
My
yeah.
friend loved that song.
That song was so ridiculous that it actually was good. Like I found joy in it.
We gonna run it after
Goddamn.
the pod.
Huh?
We gonna spin it after the pod.
Yeah. But I would say his run probably lasted up until like Black Hollywood. But I think for me, in terms of like me being like a huge Wiz fan, it was definitely from Cushion OJ to like Taylor Alderdice.
Yeah.
For me, and like Taylor Alderdice, man, just felt like a flawless mixtape for real. Like I think this might be it could arguably be his best project.
You think it's better than Cushion Orange Juice, bro?
I think Cushion OJ is a classic by all means, but I think to me Cushion OJ is a classic in the same sense of DS2 is a classic in Future's discography, but just because it's his most notarized doesn't mean like it's his
I think it's better than Cabin Fever.
Alderdice? Actually, I gotta go back to Cabin Fever.
Hey, I ain't gonna
you know,
lie
I
to-
low-key
I ain't
forgot
gonna
about
lie to
Cabin
you,
Fever.
bro.
Hold on, I forgot about
Cabin
that.
Fever might be the one. The
Hold
first
on.
Cabin Fever, even Cabin Fever 2 was like tough.
Fucking gangbang phone numbers. I forgot. Hold on, I forgot we had Cabin Fever. That came out our freshman year.
Hey, nah,
All right,
bro.
we was
I
turning
think
Phillips, bro.
I gotta give it to Cabin Fever over
Lex
this
Luger.
shit, bro. I I like some of the older shit a lot more. How Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Cabin Fever is the one.
Cabin
man.
Fever was sick. Did that come before? That came after Taylor All Dash, right?
That came before.
No fucking.
There's Cabin Fever 2
yeah,
came out.
Okay, that's what came out. Okay, yeah, Cabin Fever. Yeah, that came out. We were still in high school.
Phone numbers.
Yeah.
When I get paid, my checks be looking like phone. Look,
making millions.
Cabin Fever is the one, gang.
You might be right, but I think
that's when Lex Luger was in
Lex
his
Luger was
prime,
on that
bro.
run,
He was
bro.
on that.
Yeah, he was running the fuck up. Like Phone Numbers is still one of the greatest beats I've ever heard.
Hey, it ain't no skips on here.
Gangbang was crazy.
Going hard. That's every day. Million off a tour. That's every day.
He said Danny Vana. He dropped the Danny Bonaducci line in Gangbang. I was like, I ain't never heard a rapper do that before. That's pretty cool.
What, Cabin Fever 2.
But honestly, do you remember 16, the outro for Taylor Alderdice?
Yeah.
Honestly, I forgot about that song because I was running this project yesterday, man. Number 16 in Brainstorm. Like, I just thought this mixtape was just like kind of flawless from top to bottom for me.
You was like, oh, bro, rapping on here.
Yeah, and it's just cool because it's like you really at that time and moment, I thought you were just kind of getting Wiz when his powers were just like supercharged up.
Yeah,
because you were like,
cool. He was still on that high.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Wiz. He was one of the first rapper vlogs that I was paying attention to. Like, I was tapped into them
blog
days.
Yeah,
I really loved them shits. Yeah, it made him a cooler artist to me for sure.
Yeah, and shout out to Rob Markman for being on this project too, man. Because I think it's funny because he always thought people would hate his parts, and I think he kind of hated it because he was like, why are motherfuckers doing an interview mid album type shit, right?
Yeah.
But I think, especially now looking back on this project like 14 years later, I think it's really dope because you do get more insight into like where Wiz was in his life as an artist and as a person, and what his goals were from that point on and going forward. And now when you look back 14 years later and you listen to this project and you listen to those interview pieces, he did everything he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
And I think having that insight at this moment, especially on this project, is such a dope outlook 14 years later because you can just see like, okay, this is where he was. And now that we look back 14 years later, this is where he's at. He damn near did all of that.
I feel like Wiz is been putting out good music still.
Yeah, especially we were big fans of Cushion OJ too last year.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorites.
It was a good drop. I think he's headed in the right direction. I feel like the mainstream success did kind of change the music a little bit.
Yeah, which is expected.
It's hard when work hard, play hard is your shit.
The bigger the bill.
What's the Fast and the Furious song?
See you again.
See you again. That's one of the ones.
Me and Sav were just talking about that song. Niggas was using that as their high school graduation shit. I'm like, bro, this is about a dead nigga. Like,
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Damn,
This how we know. This how we know y'all don't listen to lyrics.
Yeah, they just caught the vibe.
Yeah, they was like, this feels like a farewell.
Yeah. But also at the same time, I do think Wiz always wanted to be like that pop star. I think that was always to be a larger than life figure in the music space.
He was like the next Snoop.
Yeah, and I think that's what he was gearing up to do. So that's why you got to see you again, or you got to work hard, play hard, or ass drop, because he was always just known for having those bangers, those club hits.
Yeah,
that was his. He was the guy that came through and had fun.
That's why Cabin Fever,
gangbang.
Shit, no skips.
But also, I forgot how fire of a song California was off Taylor Alderdice. That's probably one of my favorite Wiz Khalifa songs, especially Wiz and Cardo. And on top of this, I didn't know this, but since they uploaded Cushion OJ to streaming services, they couldn't get the sample clear for the Never Been original.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this. I thought they just remixed the beat. They just replaced that beat with the Never Been Part 2 beat. Yeah.
I ain't like that, man.
Yeah.
It definitely changes Never Been, because Never Been was one of
That's
them
one of the
records.
ones. That was one of the ones I was like, yo, this
that's
guy.
That's when all of the things are hidden. Like,
That's when it all made sense. I was
yeah.
like, okay, this is why you're popular on the internet.
This is why we listen.
Because if I remember correctly, was Never Been like right after Mesmerized? Were they back to back on the track list?
Let's see who gets there first.
Yeah. Here we go, right here. What anniversary album? Nah. It's the statement right after
Never
that.
Been's right in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's like you did get
Up in the cut? Ooh.
You get Kid Frankie, and then as we go up, and then it's into Never Been.
Yeah, in the cut right after that. Yeah, we was on a run on that one.
Hey, shout out Sledger. He was going
Sledger,
crazy. He
hey,
went crazy on that.
Shout out Sledger, and he blocked me on Twitter. Got it out the mud. I don't know why he blocked me, but he did.
Damn.
I know, right? I was like, damn, Sledger blocked me? What the fuck? What the fuck I do to him?
Hey, man, look. Just my boys got good things to say.
You know, nothing but great things, man. Nothing but great things, man. And on top of that, we just found out for the pod today is also the 15th anniversary of the Rocks Reports. Sir Michael Rocks, Banco Popular. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Were you tapped in with that when it dropped?
Man, I just missed the wave.
Just barely?
Yeah. Like, I started listening to, what's the one with the carousel on it? With the
horse
zebra.
Premier Politics.
That's where I started.
Yeah.
Premier Politics.
Same.
Because I never checked out the Rocks Report.
Honestly, there's some really good records on the Rocks Report that like really help get him on the radar for a lot of people for Premier Politics. So Bahamas on this project is probably one of his best songs for me. Bahamas is great. Hate Me Too. Banco Popular. So Michael the Building. Eating groups with the groups of Griselda. Like he performed that at the show. Banco Popular. That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
That went stupid. Xing.
Real niggas know.
Xing had me texting people I shouldn't have texted for a while. Summer Song is a classic with Latif. That was a dope song. This is a really good introduction project. And fucking Thundercats on here too. And Andrew Barber tells this story every year of the anniversary, but he told a story about how one day they were at some industry party or whatever, him and Sir Michael Rocks, they were chilling in the kitchen, and he said at one point J-Rock and Kendrick Lamar walk into the kitchen, and they was like, "Oh shit, you Sir Michael Rocks?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hey, we fuck with that new mixtape you just dropped." Yeah, like,
hey, that's another one that's like your favorite rapper probably fuck with Sir Michael Rocks.
Easily, bro. Earl Sweatshirt was like went on a whole spiel about how elite Sir Michael Rocks was as a rapper during his Apple Music interview a couple years ago.
He been spazzing. Hey, he really one of the ones that ain't dropped. He like LeBron to this shit low key without the acclaim.
In terms of like the skill set,
in terms of just elite. Yeah, just once he found that way, he went crazy. I think there's some of the popularities where it was like, all right, there's a few tapes in between that are like,
Yeah. I think once he did before shit got weird with the cool kids, I think that helped him get back in a creative space that was like more consistent from what he was doing before that. 'Cause I think Popular Series is when it kind of like, oh, we getting real experimental.
Yeah.
Like we really get into the video game world.
Yeah, that's when my boy was off all that shit. He was finding his way.
Yeah, he had to get that footing back down. You know what I'm saying? But he did though, thankfully.
I fuck with the first Popular.
That's the one with Raiden, right?
No, that's the second.
That's the second one. Yeah, Perfect was on that one.
Yeah,
perfect. I'm perfect.
Hey, look. Hey, how are you
Kilo
so calm?
on Craigslist. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Put the kilo on Craigslist. Hey, yeah, that's my shit. All right, yeah, the second Popular is way better than the first one in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
How are you so calm? I love that shit.
Don't you know this is never gonna end?
I put him on the schedule. I fill him with lead. I'm a pencil him in. They look. Think about that line. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he
said I put him on the schedule. I mean, he wrote him down on the schedule.
I'm gonna pencil him in.
He penciled him in. But he said he's gonna fill him with lead. Like a pencil, like a mechanical pencil.
Because what's in a pencil?
Lead. Ain't no lead. It ain't a pencil.
But yeah, I think like, man, the Rocks Report was really definitely a dope, nice introduction into Sir Michael Rocks' career as a solo artist, and then like the level up from there, like to go from that to Premier Politics is just like, yo, that's because like sonically, there's moments in the Rocks Report where you can kind of hear the direction he was gonna go in with Premier Politics, like Bahamas, for example. But when you get to Premier Politics, like the sound itself is just so polished and refined. Like, actually, fun fact about the song Banco Popular from the Rocks Report is Madlib produced that.
Word?
Yeah. He said at the show, like, yeah, Madlib produced. Y'all know Madlib?
That's tough.
And just started spazzing. Yeah, like, yeah, you tatted up, but you could still get your chest scarred. But yeah, this was a really dope project. Living It Up was really dope. Like Bank Bahamas might be one of his best songs. Summer Song. Real good intro. Shout
out all the white folks that got blacker today. Shout out everybody getting blacker because of this Monica album.
Real out the mud shit, man. Shout out to Monica. She inspired great things. Let's see. Anything else? We'll wait until you make it official on your end before we announce what's about to go down next month.
All right, bet.
But like, because we gotta let the motherfuckers know out there like what's about to go down.
Yeah, we big teams.
Big teams, man. Big teams popping, little teams stopping. Now, Andre, is anything going down in your world you want to let people know about?
Problem every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, you and Big Joe Diesel.
Joe Diesel in the place.
Hey, you want to tell them the story about the shorty that brought a gun to your school one time real quick?
No, you can go to @Problem Show on Instagram.
Go tap in.
Leave a like, maybe follow it. If you fuck with the
he got a great story about a shorty bringing a gun to the school when he was a kid.
Crazy
story. Go check it out. Problem.
People fire. It actually happened. I'm lying. I'm gonna try to find her so we can
bring on the pod to talk about her
anonymously though. Like change your voice and shit, like
Make it real
so
deep.
you don't get hemmed up or nothing. But
Yeah.
that's a real story. Try to find some more stories that actually happened to me because should be happening, and I just be like trying to wash away my days.
Let's wash away that memory.
But no, problem Wednesday. Sammy Sheets at Tintoretta on the 27th.
What?
Last Friday.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I got blacker too.
Those are my burners. So
Okay.
those are my burners.
Shout out to the plug.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, that's all.
Hey, open mic this Thursday, March 19th.
Open
May
mic this
Mob,
Thursday, yes sir.
7 o'clock. Bring your good vibes, man.
Yes.
We just appreciate y'all.
We'll also in St. Louis this weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out St. Louis. Happy belated 314 day. We fuck with y'all heavy.
Yeah. Here, hold on.
Hey, I just had a thought. Sir Michael Rock's music sound like being in a house where you can't sit on none of the furniture and shit. I'm like, damn, gang. Then you get to Bangkok. I'm like, damn. Now it's drugs on the
table,
on the glass table.
Yeah.
And the couch has a stain on it. Like,
And the couch got a stain on it.
couch
We're really
got
in
a
the trap
stain
with
on
it right now. We really in like the middle of the fucking because he was I think at one point he was living in Miami. That's when he was hanging out Pooya and Rob Banks.
we stayed at this spot too long.
Yeah, I think like, once you start hanging out with alligators and shit, that's when we're like, all right, you really in a spot you ain't supposed to be in.
You're in a different space.
What day are y'all going to St. Louis?
Sunday.
Sunday, and
Was
y'all
it the
might as well
the
just come.
22nd?
Like, yes.
Yeah.
I just got invited to something on the 21st in St. Louis.
Should go. Just stay the night. We'll
Come on,
be there in the
Joe.
morning.
We'll see.
We need to double back on our interview with KP Kano.
I DM'd him.
I was shaking like a shitting dog out there.
I'll get back with you.
He don't know you, but he know me and Alex, and I feel like every time I be
I
like,
think
"Yo,
he
we coming out there."
Come
he
on,
like,
Drano.
"Okay, bet."
He follows Saber.
I know he fuck with folks. We just gotta go out there.
Yeah,
Joe,
it's got to be longer than a day.
why?
I'm not about to. No, I mean
I feel like in the past
that's 8
it was-
hours on the
no.
road. Just to go be in St.
No,
Louis for
first of
3
all,
hours,
in the
3,
past,
4 hours.
Joe always
Okay,
hit
I
us
was
with the
gonna say 8 hours there.
I mean, no, back. Is it 4 hours drive?
I don't want to
No,
go to
it's
St.
4
Louis
hours.
just
Okay,
to
that's
go.
what I was saying,
want to
too,
go to
back.
work and da da da. Now we present you with an opportunity
But
to go
I
to work.
mean,
You don't want
when's
to
your
go.
spring break?
It's the last week of March.
So it's the
weekend. It's the week after.
Yeah,
No.
So it'll be
No.
spring break.
Spring break won't be till the 29th.
Oh,
Like
shit.
I have work the 23rd, which is like they're going
Oh,
to 22nd.
See, mine is the day or that.
Yeah, I mean if it was like sure we can go do it, but like I have
Then let's
work.
go.
this day.
Let's go on the 21st, and then we go to
What?
whatever on 22nd. What is it called?
It's called Graciously Noticed Arts Expo.
So what are we talking about?
All right, Joe. Let's wrap it up.
All right, y'all.
Who's the podcast MVP, man?
Me.
Remember?
Me.
No, it don't work when you say.
Yeah,
you.
actually
We-
not.
we was about to-
Nobody get MVP
We
this
was about
pod.
to give it to
You know who get it? Jack Harlow.
Fuck no.
We'll give it to me. I'm going
just
viral
shut
on
it
Twitter
down.
right now on
No,
off
fuck
of
that.
LaRussell.
No, nobody gets the MVP.
Yeah, nobody get
Sebastian,
MVP.
we miss you.
Yeah.
This is for Sebastian.
Tell me you came with the fitting. I need you to do my taxes, Sebastian. Holla at me. Hoffa.
I pulled in a lot of them views though.
That nigga name really Nadavius. That's crazy.
Nadavian. Until next Sunday, y'all.
Later.
We out. Peace.
Happy birthday, Hunter.